Kick dog. He's DJ Mayday from America, Not Real Radio. 43,000.
42.
43, Pickle. That was
42.
last week. 43, Pickle. 43.
42.
Oh, go play with your Monkeybird. Dude, Billy was up in the train station.
Billy's dead.
Oh, really? I guess that didn't happen.
Well,
Oh, well.
maybe the train hit him.
Another week with no scoop.
Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jack. We're going to play some Jack at break. He's a 4-letter word. Oh, it's popping hot. 4-letter word. That's good, Pickle. Yes, 4. As opposed to a 2-letter word. Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
43.
42.
43.
42.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Time, weather, and...
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
And you be listening to Walton and Johnson.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Not Real Radio 43, despite what Pickle says. No guest tonight. Just us.
Hey.
Mayday, how you doing?
I'm good.
One less microphone to set up, one less cable in here.
Chair.
We're cutting the clutter.
That's it. Cutting the cord.
Allie, how you doing? You got a lot to do tonight. You're going to be busy over there.
No.
So don't even think about chatting in the chat room.
You might want to forget that I'm on vacay, bitch.
Oh, boy.
Vacay as fuck.
Not Real Radio does not take vacation.
I do.
Not real vacations.
I do.
Dude, we're going to talk about Ghost in the Shell. We got a PPV Guys, Not Real Movie News. The Elder's going to yell at people. I'm very excited. I cannot wait to listen to that. We're going to talk about the next episode. We watched a Black Mirror, Men Against Fire. What else? Break music by Jack is a 4-letter word. Can't wait for you to hear this. Allie and I argued about it this morning.
Yeah.
Allie, speaking of which, out with Allie reviews, we went to see Southern Brutality, CAIN Resurrection.
With Allie! Yeah!
And Monkeybird Express, we made it over there to catch some songs from them. Dude, I found this thing. Actually, it was shared to me on Facebook. Daft Punk and Beastie Boys mashup by Coins. Kind of cool story. And then we're going to find out the truth about Thanksgiving, because that's coming up Thursday.
Is it?
Almost forgot. It doesn't seem like the holidays yet.
Yeah, it does.
It
Cold
kinda-
as fuck.
It's getting it just got cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
beginning to feel a lot like Christmas.
It's next Thursday. No, it's next Thursday.
Oh.
That's
okay,
right.
yeah.
It is.
This Thursday.
Is what?
Wait, it's not even next Thursday. It's on the
Oh, this
1st.
is
It's
very
this
confusing.
Thursday,
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
3
yeah.
Thursdays.
3 Thursdays?
Yeah, 3 Thursdays.
No, it's this coming Thursday.
Is it you?
It's not me. It's Thanksgiving. All right.
One day.
I never know when it's over. You know? I don't know what you got over there. I see the flux capacitor start to glow, and I'm like,
just
all right.
easing us in.
God
Just
damn,
preheating
Freelo's
the
got a
oven.
whole bank.
Oh, yeah. He officially made it onto the lemur.
Well, good. I'm glad. Because
Yeah. It's taken a little while.
After last week, I'm like, what do fucking people think about us? I'm kind of disappointed. I'm actually pissed off right now.
I'm pissed off!
Yeah, me too.
Me
Why?
too.
Me 3.
Why?
Because I started thinking about it. Something I said to Richard about it being insulting that we do shit and you don't get no feedback at all. It was
Oh,
like,
who gives a shit?
you throw a shell into the fucking the pond,
Right.
and you don't even see a ripple.
Right.
Like, you don't even know. It's like, did I throw a rock? Did it go in? I know I threw it towards the water. Did
It's
it
not
go in?
real.
So I don't know.
Not real ripple.
It was kind of like,
On
man,
Not Real Radio. 43.
yeah, you think a bunch of opinionated assholes would
Right,
get
would have an
other people's
opinion.
opinion
Yeah.
throw back at them. We pretty much say it's okay to fucking say bad and horrible things. Like, what you got? Say something bad and horrible. They're
Right.
probably
Oh,
like,
man.
look, I'm just going to stay off their radar.
Please do, man. I would love for people to just come on and just like either call and
Yeah, but you
send a
see-
message in the chat and just tear us a new fucking asshole. We deserve it.
Whoa,
apparently.
whoa. I don't think we do that
deserve
bad
it.
of a
Yeah,
job,
Mayday
guys.
had
Hang
that
on.
happen once. We had to
Yeah.
quit that show.
Hey, look, you know, even if they just call and say, y'all fucking suck, I'm going to be like, yes.
You
Like,
know what they ought to
please
call
do
and
that.
say? They ought to call and say, kick the dog, kick the dog,
Kick it, kick it, kick it, dog, kick it, dog, kick it, dog, kick it, kick it, kick it, dog. No, we shouldn't.
I wonder if Blackie's going to start barking tonight. If we do you have that song that we were listening to? Oh, you got that? If you
think
hear,
so.
If you hear Whitey
Oh, man.
or Blackie barks a lot, start boxing a lot.
We'll get something going on.
We're gonna play that song.
Nice.
You can't hear it on the show. I listen back and I don't
really?
hear the dog barking, but god damn it, we can hear it here.
Really?
Yeah. So speaking of, I was being pissed off, right, about not getting opinions. So I wrote up a little email since I had off Friday. I'm like, man, I got to work. What, Allie?
Oh no, I'm just saying, you did that.
What the fuck does that mean? You did that?
No, hey, I kind of.
I didn't know you went through all that.
This
I
is
did
interesting
that.
because the first time or the first thing some people do is do nothing on the beginning of a vacation.
Oh no, I was up for 9.
he's
I slept
not.
late till 9. I jumped up. I got on the computer. I started messaging LazyEye like, dude, if we're doing this event, we're gonna do it not real successfully. So man, I started in. I was sending him shit, and he was responding. So what he was probably sitting at the computer editing photos or something. So man, me and him were banging shit out on there. I'm fucking ripping out the artwork. I think it came out pretty good. I'm excited about that.
So about
You
the
got-
LazyEye thing?
Yo, Not Real Radio.
Yo, I better be on Not Real Radio.
What up, man?
this
2 weeks in
guy.
a row, man.
Wow.
We know you're
What up?
desperate.
We gotta get the word out, man. We gotta get this word out.
So, dude, I was just saying how we woke up Friday morning. You must have been sitting at the computer too, and we started knocking shit out for the event.
Oh yeah, man. We're making progress, dude. I think we almost have momentum.
I think so. Man, I love the artwork, and I know I made it, so I should like it. But you do some things sometimes that you're like, oh man, I don't know. Not everything I do, I think, is great. I go, fuck, all right, it'll do. But this one, I started working on it. It was so much fun, man. Just, you had a good idea with
Dude.
taking a little eye character and tweaking them out.
Yeah, man. I mean, that eye that you created is it's perfect. Like, it's in my brain exactly what I was thinking, and then you were able to, with my horrible direction, actually make it come to fruition, you know?
Yeah, I think you mentioned or something with him. Oh, yeah, he can have the hair. And I'm like, all right, throw some hair on him. So that was kind of fun.
A hairy eye. It's good.
Harry. Harry's sitting out by the fire. Don't you wish you were him?
I always wish I was Harry, man.
Really?
Always. Every day I wake up.
Ever since your camera got stolen.
But dude, he has a job now, so I don't know if I want to be him as much.
Yeah, but if any job you got to wear khaki pants is not really a good job.
That's true.
So, man, you actually got a big announcement for LazyEye Live.
Yeah. So we have the final band, which is actually going to headline LazyEye Live.
Damn, you booked a headliner.
Yeah, we got the headliner. So ladies and gentlemen, the final band of LazyEye Live is going to be Know Your Enemy, the Rage Against the Machine tribute.
Nice. Holy shit. Just got big, ladies and gentlemen. Southport Hall.
Oh, yeah.
Southport Hall. December 4th, LazyEye Live.
LazyEye Live.
Dude, so you already had Bayou, which is an incredible way to open up the show. And Jared will be there, so I'm happy. And then Fistful of Flannel.
I agree.
And, dude, they're definitely a good band to get drunk to. I got inebriated to them to the point where I overheated.
Yeah, that's true. At the wrestling show.
I believe that's the point.
Yeah. Yeah, by the time Mothership goes down, long since have taken off. Because Mothership's up next. That's the Led Zeppelin tribute, right?
Yeah, Mothership. A lot of good local band members in that one. I think y'all have had Woody on a bunch of times, right?
Woody.
Yeah, Woody,
Is
Nick
360
Angelica,
in
Adam
there?
Pierce, Rod Fleetwood. Who now?
360.
360. I think he might play one or two songs. Like he might come in and he might do a couple songs with them. I don't know if he's like a full member or not. Because when we did their promo shots, he was
quit.
MIA.
He quit.
Everybody
quit.
thought it was a piece of shit.
So it's going to be like an endurance battle. If you make it through Mothership, then you got to have a whole concert with Know Your Enemy.
Sweet.
So
Yeah,
it's
right.
It's going to be a blast, man. We should have a lot of fun that night.
Yeah, you did a great job, man. Really, it's a hell of a lineup.
Yeah, I mean, I have no more favors to call in now. I'm all out. So.
God, did you go take pictures last night at Know Your Enemy at the Republic?
I did.
Dude, how was the
I
show?
went
It
and
looked incredible, and I seen some videos. I was like, holy shit, that looks great.
Yeah, production was good, man. It was a fun show. They played hard the entire time. They never, let off the gas, so it was good. There was a little bit of some moshing going on in the crowd, which I always like to see. And from what I'm looking at in the pictures, they look pretty cool. So yeah, it was a good time.
That's what's up.
And Davey approves of it.
Yeah, man. They're a blast, dude. I love watching them, and I can't wait to see them again on December 4th at LazyEye Live. It should be a good time.
LazyEye Live.
Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
We made a commercial, and I think we forgot one important thing. When I say we, I mean me.
I thought you were going to say me.
No, this one's actually my fault.
Oh, no.
What time is this thing cranking up?
It starts at 4. Music starts at 4:15.
All right, cool.
4.
And it goes on till about 9, you said. Is that at 9 we got to be out, or the music ends at 9?
The music ends at 9. I'm pretty sure they're going to want us to swiftly leave because they got to sweep. Or unless you're who's sweeping?
What? What the fuck did you
Just
say?
fucking sweet.
They got to get a mop.
They got to sweep. Oh, everybody's got to go. We got to sweep. Hey, dude, fuck that. We're bringing Fago. They better bring a mop. Yeah, when you hear this song, it's time to go. Time to sweep.
Oh, there it is.
Well, dude, you want to hear the commercial we made?
Yeah, I want to hear the commercial. This is great. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it came out okay.
So my stuff was stolen, all my gear.
Zach got jacked, and now it's up to us to keep him off of government assistance.
My idiot self left my gear in my car overnight, which I pretty much never do.
And so was born
LazyEye Live.
December 4th at Southport Hall.
And so I leave it in overnight, and like 7 different cars in my condo association got hit.
Not Real Radio and LazyEye Photo presents
LazyEye Live.
That was horrible. Well, now I can't work. Now I can't do anything.
Join us on a musical journey with
Them boys from Bayou.
Set the time machine back to the 90s for Fistful of Flannel.
Hop up on the mothership, a boy tribute to Led Zeppelin.
Once we land, prepare yourself to rage against the machine. It's Know Your Enemy.
My only source of income was this camera.
LazyEye Live. Hosted by yours truly.
Not Real Radio.
Hey, yeah, I need help. It sucks to admit it. Like, it's the worst feeling in the world. It's like an addict, like saying, like, okay, I have a problem. Like, it sucks.
December 4th at Southport Hall.
Proceeds will be going to LazyEye Photo and the Children's Eye Foundation.
LazyEye Live.
You should be a good Samaritan. Thanks for nothing.
Boy, you're good, dude. That's how you cut a promo.
Amazing. That's amazing.
There's a heartfelt moment in the middle of the rage song. The music dips down. It's like, man, I'm an addict. Like I have drugs to buy. Dude, good shit, man. You did a great job on that.
That's amazing, man.
Wait till you see what we did to Richard's show. No. Totally different effect.
Well, look, guys, I do want to thank y'all for all the effort y'all are putting forth in terms of the media and production and everything. Like, I know if I didn't have y'all in my corner, I'd be, in a lot of trouble and probably in way over my head. Yeah. So thank you, guys.
Look, when everybody else bowed out, we were the only people left.
So, did y'all figure out if you're going to live broadcast?
No, what I think we're going to do is go there and help maybe announce the bands. I know you're going to have shit that needs to be like, hey, go buy a ticket over here, photos available. I see on these benefits, and look, watching Cheese do it over and over, you do need that kind of person or people that kind of do shit. Yeah. Shit's got to be done more than the regular shows. So we'll probably come here, set up before we go over there, and then go do the show, and it ends at 9. So we might duck out 15 minutes early or so, and then shoot over here and broadcast live right after the show.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, we'll be
So
exhausted.
you're going to be like my Flavor Flavs when you're there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to help out. Dude, I'm hoping we have things to do. You know what I'm saying? And people are there, and people need help. I want to try to help you out with that.
Yeah, and I mean, I want to put out there again, like anybody who donated to the GoFundMe account gets in for free, and I've got the list of all the donations. They're going to be at the front door. Walk on in. You're going to get yourself your print that you earned for your donation, and then you have a concert in your honor, and that's fun. It should be a good time. Hopefully, everybody makes it.
Yeah, we got to put that on the event. Now that you said it, now I can listen back to the show and know exactly what to put on it. You gotta do that write up for photographers too. I think that'll be a cool thing. I'm
still trying to figure out exactly how we're gonna do it. I think we're just gonna shoot Mothership and Rage.
Yeah, please. Hey, you know what? When you're at it, go ahead and shoot the other cover band too.
Would I shoot the children?
No children. Hey, can kids go to this?
That's I'm waiting to hear back from Mark right now.
Oh God, I hope not.
No.
Am I saying no to myself?
Yeah. This is true.
Oh boy. Well, dude, definitely. I'm looking forward to it more and more. Now that Know Your Enemy signed on, that's pretty cool. Davey will be there. Holy shit, a lot of good people.
Yeah, some great musicians, some really, really talented musicians from a bunch of different bands. It's really cool.
Fucking Keeb had no shirt on last night.
Yeah, Keeb's shirt lasted about 2 songs yesterday.
Nice. Uh-oh. Got a naked one. Turtle's going to show up and see what it looks like when a guy in shape takes his shirt off. Turtle's going to be like...
automatically a douchebag.
Turtle's going to be like, oh, that's what it looks like if I was in shape?
Sounds like Turtle.
You know, it's funny. I've seen a couple of pictures and Keeb's got his shirt off, and you don't even really notice. Like anybody, like when Turtle takes his shirt off, you notice that shit.
What?
You like that, huh, Mayday? Let's say you take your... Hey, hey, Zach, Mayday's going to announce one of the bands shirtless. No, not going to happen? Come on, man. It's for a good cause. You got no... Oh, if it was for autism, you'd do it. Hey, so Zach, you sent an email or did you call the children's thing? Because you had to have that awkward conversation about asking them about LazyEye, the name.
Yeah. I emailed him originally, and then we had a little bit of a game of phone tag, and I finally talked to the president. He actually, I mean, they did it legitimately. Had to.
Tom, fuck, this is a serious story. That's not the president. Was that LaDonda?
I'm sick of this shit.
Oh, that's what he said. All right, so what did you say to him? You go, look, I got this company. It's called LazyEye. Like, were you nervous to say it?
I was kind of nervous to say it, but actually, I mean, it was received great. The guy that runs it was like, yeah, man, I have a LazyEye too, so I know the troubles of growing up.
How did I know y'all motherfucker was going to laugh?
Ain't nobody laughing. That's a clip.
Mayday's fucking laughing.
That's understandable.
All right, so what do? You ask him up.
Well, it's pretty fucking funny that he was like, I've got a LazyEye too, and we're going to do it for the children.
That's not me. That's not real.
That is Allie.
Man, I thought that shit was confusing when you're in studio. It's worse on the phone. I can't tell who I'm talking to.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, no, he was.
What you fucking kicking for? It wasn't even barking. Kick the dog.
I know I'm a bitch, but you can't kick me.
Make a bet.
But yeah, they were excited about it. They said it sounds like it's going to be a really good time, and that they appreciate being part of it. So,
fun.
Flying colors. Yeah,
nice.
Great.
They obviously don't know who it's hosted by.
Watch, we're going to get there. It's going to be all googly eye fucking people out there.
Oh, it's not googly eye. It's LazyEye.
Whatever.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, we're doing a benefit. I can say whatever I want.
Stuff
yes,
like
I
that.
can. We're raising money for it.
Dude, we're not trying to burn any bridges here, okay?
Yeah. We're not trying to lose any sponsors.
No, okay? Come on, man.
Sorry.
Remember Richard's teachings. You need to dial it back. Dial it back.
Yeah, you can't critique my eyes if you're an eye user yourself.
Right, like how not to be popular in the music scene, say shit like
people
that.
with eyes shouldn't talk bad about people's eyes.
Lazy eyes matter. Hashtag.
Oh,
they do.
Right.
You see that?
Yeah, keep them open, my brother.
Well, hey, man, thanks again for all your help, man. I can't wait. It's going to be a blast.
No, it's going to be fun. At this point, it's a great show. It doesn't even matter if it's for a good cause. Like, when you go to a shitty show and you're like, I'm going for a charity, you're like, You get all moody. It's like going to fucking Christmas parties and shit. But man, when you got a hell of a lineup.
One of the weirdest situations I was ever in was I was at a cancer, like a fundraiser, to battle cancer, and I was still smoking cigarettes at the time, and I felt like bad going outside and smoking cigarette when I'm trying to donate money to save people.
Jesus, you're horrible.
Yeah, you're just paying it forward. Hey, you remember that time I took pictures at
It's like a savings account.
That's right. Oh, shit. Well, good shit, man. I'm looking forward to it. That's a big announcement. I think we're going to get the new picture up with the flyer. Hey, did you see I snuck that Know Your Enemy logo on there?
I noticed the logo was in the background, man, you sneaky bastard.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to bring any attention.
Yeah, I figured the people that go look at this, they're not too intelligent.
Yeah, a little bit, dude.
They only seeing it in one eye anyway. I should have made it the way you had to close one eye to really be able to see it or something.
Oh, my goodness.
Like code, send it out there.
Yeah, that's intense, dude.
Dude, we are not. Dude, you
What,
think our
dude?
listenership's down now?
Dude, there's nothing left for me to say to get rid of listeners. These people are fucking hooked on us like crack. Not real addictive. Oh, man. Well, good shit, LazyEye. I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure we will be in touch.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to be stuck behind this computer editing, so I'll be tuning in for the rest of the show. Let's.
All right, it's all downhill from here.
The critiques, man. I was going to, tell you a little bit about the show.
Oh, please.
I know you said, did y'all get any? No, you said you got no written responses.
I got one. Got one today right at the deadline.
Okay, so one person. All right. Okay, so I'm looking at the list of questions right now. Show content, guest, Allie's reviews, blah. So,
blah. My reviews are blah.
No. I'm saying like the list of things. I'm just going to
fucking with
answer.
you,
I'm not going to read them all out.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, Allie, you just dropped a couple points in your reviews.
Oh.
Kick the dog. Kick the dog.
Kick the dog. Damn
So
it.
content, I mean, look, the cool thing is, like, even though I don't, like, you all start talking about, like, Marvel and, DC and, like, cool Netflix movies that I haven't seen and stuff like that, even though I'm not familiar with the content, the way y'all talk about it is interesting, and it keeps me, listening in, even though I have no idea what y'all are talking about. You describe it enough to where I'm actually feel like I'm part of the conversation.
Oh, cool.
And so,
you see that?
There you go.
I like that. Okay, guests. I mean, y'all have local artists. Y'all have all kind of interesting people, dude. Y'all have grown with some of the artists, which is amazing. It's really cool to see that. And I'm a big, local music, fanatic. So, y'all take good job. Y'all take a lot of care in picking out who's going to be on the show, and actually have them to where you could go see them in like a week or two. Or, it's really cool that y'all can do that. It's very interactive, it feels like. Allie's reviews, it's always fun to hear her randomly yell in a show. And she seems to do a really good job. She spits it out quick. It reminds me of like the Micro Machines guy. They like talk so fast.
Oh, yeah.
Cars are not actual size.
Yeah, try listening to that all day.
I like that. I like that she is kind of middle of the road in terms of like doesn't lean like she doesn't like suck all the bands off in terms of a review, and like she'll give her honest opinion on it, and y'all will chime in as well, which is cool. I like that. If it gets boring, man, if you hear every band, I love them. They're great. They're fun live. Next, they're fun. They're great. I love them live. Great.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, Pickle sucks at it.
Yeah, it was good. Great set. Great set.
It was good.
Yeah. Czar's opinions. Hey, you're getting tougher, man. It seems like you kind of put your pedal to the metal once y'all left Pickle, and you're tearing into people, which I like. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy. Confrontation is what makes shit interesting, honestly.
Yeah,
so I'm okay with that.
And now I don't. Not that I don't care about Mayday and Allie, because believe me, ever since Allie became part of the show, things I say now have weight throughout the week. Before I just mouth off, say what I want to say, and if nobody sent me a message, which is usually the case, I just move on for it and go and do it the next Sunday. But when I do something that I know there's going to be repercussions, or Allie knows, she does not like that. Well, especially going back to Pickle, I had to worry about like what I said because it reflected on Pickle, and Pickle's so non-confrontational. Like you and Allie kind of get the drill by now. Well, Pickle, I don't think he does not like confrontation. And every time I would do it, I'd look at him and he's just cringing. He just wanted to read.
Poor bastard.
He would have been happy just reading scripts and cooking in there. I'm like, no, we got. I like that shit though. I like when it get like with Richard here.
Oh,
that
it
was
was an
like a
intense
meaningful.
show.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was negative. He handled it so well.
I think
that
it was
we can
positive
actually,
on both sides.
Yeah, we can have a conversation
Right.
about it, but a meaningful conversation,
Right.
not just bullshit.
And at the end of the day, I think both opinions were respected, and I think both parties learned something from each side.
Right. You went through something.
Yeah.
Except
and I took
for
something
mine.
positive away.
Like some people you got to fight with at first to get through it, to know what is it like and how far is this person willing to stand by their convictions. I think you did a good job. Oh, LazyEye, you're really kissing ass on this review. I know you got something.
Some negatives coming up.
Yep, Mayday's clips.
Okay, so
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Christ.
Mayday's clips. I do remember. I forgot. It was after a Southport show. Y'all had somebody on the show, and they got pissed about Mayday using too many clips because they couldn't understand. Like they couldn't talk.
Yeah, I
and he
think-
would ask him a question.
Yeah, Cheese is openly. Oh, Cheese complained about it.
Yep. I
Freelo gets
remember.
pissed at you.
Yeah.
I could tell he gets
Yeah.
pissed.
All right.
Anybody else?
Yeah. So
Can you think of
I mean, I can't. Who else gets pissed? I mean,
Somebody.
I feel like I enjoyed it. I like a little bit. I like a little bit of it. But
He gives you a little bit more.
Sometimes-
Sometimes what?
every now and then he goes on these crazy rampages, and it's like I feel like he's just like Michael J. Fox, hitting buttons.
Oh.
Oh.
The tea is popping hot.
He said 3. There were 3 shots.
Man, Mayday, you get a lot of complaints.
It's my autism.
You get the most complaints.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what it is? Zach, he goes off on his own. He's having his own show over there sometimes, and I'm like, I'm not even on the ride anymore. I'm like just watching him go around the Ferris wheel. I'm like, holy shit! It's the goddamn Family Guy watches it too much. Hey, if you're gonna steal shit though,
Oh, yeah. Top level. And David
not
Zuckerman.
steal.
Hey, David
Modeling
Zuckerman
yourself.
is.
really.
Yeah, he's kind of my.
The
That's one of the
beginning of
up
the
things.
commercial with the car, the footsteps
yeah.
running up and breaking the window and then running off. Like for some reason, it just made me think of Family Guy.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that made me laugh my ass off once I realized what was going on.
Hey, and it's one of those things where it really kind of catches you in the beginning because you have no idea what's going on. Then once it gets you, you're locked into it, you know?
Yeah, and then it's just roasting me for 15 seconds. So it's great.
I think it's a little longer than that.
Oh, man.
45 seconds.
Dude, we're listening back and we cut out anything that would like the not locking the door. We're like, yeah, no, we don't need that. Mayday's remodeled your
Oh, yeah, definitely.
your story.
That's good. I need it.
Oh man. Well, dude, thank you. You got anything else nice to say about us?
No, that's it. I'm done.
So the only negative thing is Mayday.
Once again. I mean, I keep hearing it from everything. I don't want to tell you, but at least other people are. Yeah, how's that feel, pal? You wish you didn't make fun of the Absence Project. All those horrible things you said. You know what I've always bitched about, Zach, is that Lima says way fucking worse shit than that. It kicks a dog. I might ask to do it or like joke about it, but it actually physically inflicts the harm on the animal. It's killed children. It's killed just about everything. Anything that was living is now dead thanks to the Lima. And said
I mean, who
horrible
doesn't kill
things.
children,
It's
Mark?
incriminated people and had them say things that they didn't say. And about time people start complaining about it because I'm
come
sick of having
on.
my opinions fucking knocked down when it's the goddamn Lima's fault. That thing's worse than cheese. Well, dude, while I got you on the line and we doing reviews, do you watch Wine and Cheese?
I've watched a couple episodes. I'd say I've probably watched about 10 episodes so far.
Wow,
Which I know
10?
isn't a whole lot.
That is.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Do you hate? So you don't watch it a lot because you don't like it? It's not good.
I mean, honestly, I can listen to a show while I edit, but watching a show means that I have to divulge my full attention.
Yes,
no offense,
thank you. No, none taken, because that's why when I was thinking, Cheese was like, why don't y'all do Not Real Radio, like do Not Real TV and do video? And I'm like, well, I still like the medium of just audio because like you, I'm working on Photoshop or I'm driving or I'm doing something with my eyes and hands. It's still nice to listen to something.
But, I mean, it's great to watch while you shit. I'll give you a glowing recommendation. YouTube Wine and Cheese While You Poo, and it's fantastic.
That's right. It'll give you hemorrhoids. We need to do the show in small segments. That way you can just... You know what, though? If you stop watching on YouTube, it'll pick right back up where you left off. You can catch it in multiple shitting viewings.
Yeah. Oh, no, I've learned that already. Definitely.
All right. Well, dude, thank you. You now 2 people that actually had the balls and put forth the effort to give us a review, and I do appreciate it.
I hope the next one isn't anonymous. I want to know who's saying this about y'all.
No, it's not. It's Freelo. We're actually...
Oh, it's free.
Yeah, we're going to read it in a second.
Right on. Well, I'll be listening, guys.
Good shit,
y'all
man.
have a good night, all right?
Yeah, you too. LazyEye Live, Southport Hall, December 4th. Bayou, Fistful of Flannel, Mothership, and Know Your Enemy. All right, dude, that was Zach. That's fun. Dude, Zach's getting really good.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to fucking talk to me tonight?
I was waiting to...
Yeah, he's really good.
I don't know. I
remember when he first
I disagree with him on some things.
Like, you think he was shit? He's a shit caller, bad guest, long-winded.
Y'all love him. I hate him. Don't call back, Zach.
Hey, did you tell Jeezy was long-winded because he said you played too many clips? Oh, it was? You don't really think that way?
No.
You
I
really do feel that way? Yeah. Even more so since he said that about
you
the
reminded
clips.
me. I'm like, yeah, I don't like him extra.
I play too many clips. You say too many words.
We'll have
do
a show
where
too-
we talk
too
for-
much.
It's only 2 of us talking for an hour, and you get long-winded. Yeah, can't you just sit quiet for a little while? That was funny, man. Good shit. Allie, would you read Freelo's review of us?
All right.
It's pretty long, too. I skimmed like through 2 sentences. I'm like, I want to get my reaction live. I hope he says bad things. I don't think we're good at this, and we should be told that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of wrong for everybody to just sit around and act like we're doing a decent job. It's like, fuck. We're not good at... Obviously, we're not good at this.
Well, I mean, I could have told you that.
No one else would.
All right, so I guess I'll go ahead and read this then. We got a message from Scott, and he wanted to let us know
Boy, it sounds like it's about to
how
get
he
real
thought
bad.
that we did.
Are you drinking the coffee over there? Or is it just sitting there?
I haven't drank it. I was trying to do it
Yeah,
in his
well,
voice.
drink
I'm
some
trying to
coffee.
get into Scott mode. You want me to say it normal?
Oh, okay. You want to put your watch a little tighter. Oh, it's piping hot.
It's not piping hot. I let it sit there too long. It's okay. All right, I got coffee. I'll be a little better.
All right.
All right. He says, you guys do a lot for the local music scene. You shine a light, good or bad, on what's going on. What's going on? Even if it's bad, we as musicians or artists shouldn't get mad or quote-unquote hate. You guys paid attention. It's more than what a lot of people do. And that's my real point, if any of this makes sense. You guys go out, you pay attention, you talk up the scene, you offer advice or criticism. It matters, and that's important. Even if it's buried in Mayday's show clips. Kidding. No, I'm
Another
not. Yes,
complaint.
I am. No. And then there's a little devil face.
Nice. All right, yeah, well.
Well,
all right.
thanks, man.
So I'm the problem.
Dude, the stealer of souls thinks that we're doing
Thanks
good.
for tuning in.
Our
Tune in
show's
next week
over?
when Mayday won't be
Fuck.
here. You're fired.
You're fired.
Step into my office. You fucking fired.
Kick the date. Kick the
You're
date.
fired.
Mayday, 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 Mayday.
Kick it day. Kick it day. That's horrible.
Oh, man, another complaint about your clips. You know why? It's because it's them on that fucking machine.
Yeah,
See, like,
I know.
I think the
They
clips
love
are
it.
fucking hilarious.
I
laugh when I
bet
hear
you
it.
at least 20 people listen to this show because they're in the Lehman. They can't wait to hear themselves talk, even if they're not there.
I'm very pissed about that.
I figured.
All right. You know, after the show, I really did give it thought. I said on the show I'm going to give this thought, and I really did, man. Yeah, it was one of them things. It was like a Black Mirror episode to where I was thinking
You had to
about the
reflect
show.
on it.
Yeah,
It
I'm
stuck
like,
with you.
yeah, I was like, God damn, I got to consider. Richard seems halfway intelligent, right? It's not like a junkie or something. I mean,
It's
he's
not like
having,
Justin.
he's
Hey,
having
man.
rational stuff.
Got a lot of intelligent junkies.
Yeah, well, anyway.
Anyway.
I took what he said to heart. Like, man, I respect Richard. He's been in the scene for a long time, and respect him as an artist. And maybe he had a good point. No, he doesn't.
I was about to say, what are you talking
No,
about?
I thought about it. I'm like, you know
Wrong.
what? We got right to criticize people. The only reason I can think
You're
of
wrong.
not to give our total honest opinion, even if it's just spur of the moment. Like I just say what I say, just my thoughts out loud about it. Sometimes they're not great. Well, fuck, sometimes I'm in a bad mood, and that's just it.
We've all heard it before.
Right. I can see the same damn thing the next. That's the kind of shit they're talking about.
Hey,
I understand why they don't like it.
Whoa, come on! I cut it off early.
Come
Yeah,
on.
like that feedback. You had to pull the main volume down. I seen you go for the big volume now.
Hey.
Oh, that clip's too loud.
Hey, hold on too long. It's a big one.
But the only reason the only conclusion I could come up with to go, yeah, you shouldn't give your honest opinion if it's negative about something is because it hurts your attendance in shows. It may hurt your listenership. Like we tag to a band and we say horrible things. They don't fucking share it and say, go listen to the show.
Right.
Sometimes they do because they didn't listen.
Right, they're bad. But, where do you go with that? Like, that is so fucking boring. Like, goddamn, the LazyEye commercial was fun to do, but I wouldn't want to sit there and make commercials for these fucking people
come
or
on,
music
man.
that I don't think, I don't want you to listen to.
Right.
Oh.
I didn't listen to it and go, oh, fuck, I got to get on Not
You
Real
only
Radio.
listened to it like once, though. You didn't give it a chance.
Didn't give what a chance? What are we talking about?
You're not giving this music a chance before
What
you
music?
review it. Whatever you're reviewing, whatever you're talking about, and your opinions are about, you don't give it a chance.
Bands that he doesn't like.
We're gonna talk
good.
How you know
later.
you don't like them? Like,
Because we've heard them and experienced them.
well, I don't know.
Yeah, it's my
I'm
honest
just playing
opinion.
devil's advocate. Yeah.
Well,
No.
I
I mean, we can't all just sit here and agree, huh? I gotta say something.
Oh, about this, we do need to agree because it's about right and wrong, and Richard's
Damn, man,
wrong, and I'm
always
right.
Off. I'm always off. No, I mean, Richard knows I think he's wrong. He thought I was gonna punch him and shit. Like,
I think
look,
that's
I'm
why
not
he was
violent.
looking at us laughing. like,
yeah.
I mean, I am violent, but I'm not.
what he said, you have to be prepared for like the repercussions.
He said something like, no, that's what he said. He said, if you're gonna say stuff like that, you have to be prepared for the repercussions.
What are the repercussions?
The
'Cause to me,
Okay, go ahead.
It's our delivery, correct? It feels like you're being
Oh,
attacked.
fuck off.
Just
I
when
am.
you're
You
having
are. You are.
When you're having a normal conversation, it
I'm
feels like
normal.
you're under attack,
You're under
right?
attack.
Freelo had to yell at us,
Yeah.
said, don't yell at me.
He told me don't yell at me.
Richard, moved his chair back and thought she was going to come up over the monitor and claw
Is it
his
that
eyes
scary?
out. It's just fucking aggressive.
right?
I just get excited. Does that make any
Well,
sense?
fucking chill your ass down. Move the,
I can't.
No
You
more
told me to
coffee.
drink coffee.
There's
I just drank a
fine
big
line.
ass gulp of it.
God damn it.
So now I'm like, I'm excited. I'm not upset. I'm
The
happy.
nitrous button is stuck on. Like you start the car, nitrous. Go.
Oh, come on.
There goes Allie.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know. I think that's what he's saying. The repercussions was that people don't come to your show. They don't promote you. They don't support you because you're not. Yeah, we are supporting them.
Yeah, we're
Like,
talking
fuck.
about them.
No, he's just saying that people get butthurt and then they're like, well, fuck them. I'm not going to their show now. They're mean.
What
I
are
don't
we
like
supposed to do? Just sit here and lie? Like I can't
don't
live
get
my
it.
life.
No,
that
you're
way.
supposed to like all these people's
No,
stuff. You're not
you
allowed to
can't.
not like it.
Well,
That's what
why?
It is.
Because I have a different opinion than everybody else. Then fucking
You're
we're
not
in
allowed
Germany.
to.
I don't like a lot of things we do. Like we're constantly trying to improve on things. We listen to our shit and we go, "This is the weak point. Let's try to fix it." And then you fix that, and next thing you know, something's the weak point. And you're trying to fix.
I feel
that.
like you and Allie are about to be like, all right, let's fix it. Get rid of the lever.
No, that's my
Oh, wow.
favorite fucking. Hey, can I
No,
say something?
the fact that it pisses some people off,
You love
I
more.
like it
Give
even
me
more.
more.
Torture them, man. Kick the dog, kick the dog,
actually
kick
have
the-
something
kick
that
the dog.
pertains to this, but if you want to blow me off, that's fine.
That's all right. It's Outwits yeah.
I really do. It pertains to this. We have a new feedback came through the chat room. Do y'all either want to hear it? Or you
Yeah,
don't?
go ahead. That's why we're quiet. We want to
All
hear
right,
this.
now you're quiet. Okay, from the Devil in Red.
You're
it
coming
says,
to your town.
It says Mayday is my favorite part of the show. Besides y'all being assholes.
He's deaf. By the way, he's got lazy ear.
So the Devil in Red.
You're coming to your town.
So the Devil in Red
Coming to your town.
thinks that Mayday is the best part of the show.
Really?
There you
So
go.
that's what I'm saying.
All right.
The smartest
It's all
person
a
on
matter
that chat
of opinion.
There you go.
And us being assholes is he's saying besides us being assholes. So
Right.
he also likes that.
Yeah.
So my point is some people like that we're honest and brutally honest and maybe you'll take it a little too far sometimes. Or y'all do.
Yeah, but we always said good things about Devil in Red. Coming to your town. Yeah, wait till we turn on him. That's what everybody
Who
knows,
are
too.
you?
Just stay around these fuckers long enough. They'll turn on you. You'll do something dumb, and they'll fucking pounce on it.
We got another one. We got another one. It's from
All right.
Leechless1 in the chat room. It says, 8-mile lunch truck. It's cool to use each other's flaws as entertainment as long as it doesn't go too far or get personal. You could probably throw some more darts. And they hearted us.
All right. Yeah, we'll say more horrible things. They got a good point, though. Sometimes it goes on too long. And I don't know. Some things a joke is funny, and you just do it out of repetition. And you want to stop. You're like, all right, we should have moved on from this. It's just so goddamn funny sometimes.
Right.
Oh, man. Dude, we used to fucking be so mean to goddamn Pickle.
Oh,
Christ's sakes, man.
Pickle said he gave him a score of 40,000.
He finally did get pissed. What? Oh, the thing. That did piss him off. The uhs.
The us?
When you cut it out the
Really?
show and we did it, I think that finally got to him.
Really?
You finally broke him.
Oh.
I was like, what? He said he's keeping him in for the Monkeybird.
What?
Yeah, that happened today, according to last night. I don't know
Come
if
on.
it really did happen.
Really?
But supposedly Billy was going over there and talk Monkeybird talk with him at the train station.
So let's see.
I tell you, it hurt his feelings, so now you're doing it more. That's good.
Pickle Scoop says F Mayday with a rubber dick in the chat room.
With a pig fist.
Oh.
All right, Mayday, that's why you got raped. It was funny about 4 clips ago. All right. Well,
Do you think
what?
think that we're biased in any way? Do you think that we're nicer to people because we're friends with them? And like we
No,
don't
we're
say
meaner to
as
people
brutal-
that we're friends with.
Okay, so
That's in the pickle. Come on, people.
all right, I'm just making sure. So it's unbiased. It's like if you think it sucks, you think it sucks. Don't matter if you like the person or not.
I remember when I first started becoming more than just like a fan of watching The Elder. You know, I got to know him. We started talking. I gave him the
This is
name
The
on
Elder.
Pickle Scoop show
But it was fucking great.
of The Godfather, just because he was so old and he would
Wise,
give
yeah.
everybody's wise, or he's just more than willing to give you his opinion about shit, and he gets real serious when he talks to you. So I'll call him the Godfather, and he loved it. So then I realized I needed a new name. I can't come out the gate like building him up to be something that he's not. So that's when the Elder came, and I could tell it might have got to him a little bit until he became the immortal one after the Doors performance. But I don't know. Dude, me and Cheese went at it first time they were on that show. That's probably a good show to listen to. I'd like to go back. But we went at it, and then we sit there for an hour and goof on each other.
2 years from now.
Yeah, if anybody wants to see some brutal shit, watch Wine and Cheese and watch the exchanges between Wine and Cheese.
Nah, dude.
Those two dudes fucking throw down on each other.
He's pretty tame on me, though. Like, he doesn't, I say some fucking
He
horrible
actually
things.
he plays the victim kind. He's always
He
like,
does.
ow,
Yeah,
like that
you're
hurt,
making
you
me
know?
sound
Yeah.
like a bad guy. And it's like, you were doing a good job.
Because
of
you know that
before you came
motherfucker's
along.
got way
He
more than he's
gives
not
me-
doing.
Oh,
He's holding back big
It is
time.
so brutal, and that's what I love about Cheese. Is I can have fun with it. I could say whatever the fuck pops in my head, and I don't really have to worry about. Yeah, he might cry. He says he cries every day, so I text
Oh,
him.
dude, that was.
He hasn't
man,
sent me
that was
one.
kinda brutal.
Dude,
I
you shouldn't
think
be
he
talking
would-
about that on the show.
It's because he's a
really.
liar. He's lying.
Really?
He does
Lying.
not cry every day.
How do you know, dude?
Because he was going to send me videos. He ain't sent one yet.
Well, because why would you want to? Come on, that's
What?
sick.
You, dude.
I'm serious. I want
Why
like
are
a
you gonna take
collection of
somebody's
Cheese
sadness
crying.
and pain and make it into something to laugh at? Like that's not.
Yeah,
That's
taking
right.
something negative and turning it positive.
Thank you,
although
man.
his tears gets him off in some weird way. But
Right.
whatever.
Hey, if he's going to cry, I might as well be able to laugh.
Would
know
you
what I'm saying?
use it in like a bad time, like during the week you're having a shit day and you kind of need that little
I
ump
think
to
it's
go?
therapy. No, it's actually therapy. I
Really?
care about him. I don't want the fucking guy to cry every day. That's fucking ridiculous.
Right.
And so if he videotapes himself crying and then sends it to me and
You gonna
realize
call him?
no, just gonna watch the video and laugh. But I think after he did it,
I mean,
what? After he pulls out his phone and sees all these videos of himself crying, he's
Right.
gonna go, "This is fucking ridiculous," and then maybe he'll snap out of it.
dude, come on, that's not.
Oh,
I
like
mean,
it's therapy. It's
I
closure
help
for
people.
him.
That's what I do here. Some people, we want to pretend like it's criticizing, or
Right.
we use the word we're just being honest, or
Right.
sometimes we use the word we're being entertaining.
Right. And
And
sometimes
the
it comes out
truth
a little
is,
harsh.
the truth is, this is therapy for people. I'm helping people, man. I read books.
You got a lot of books in there.
You know what it's like,
little
though?
library.
I trained myself in psychology.
I train myself.
And that's like kind of
in
training yourself in
psychology.
acupuncture.
You're gonna stab a few
No, dude.
people,
I found some acupuncture needles here. I threw that bitch away. I'm like, no, baby, no.
She threw my acupuncture. I ever told you that story? You remember that one?
No.
So, when a couple of months, man, maybe a year into having the alley.
I'm sorry. You did it to me.
Did what to you?
I don't care. Fuck off. Shut up.
I don't do that while you're fucking talking.
You're boring.
Can't you talk to somebody in a chat room?
Oh, I thought you told me not to talk in the chat
Oh,
room.
me and Mayday are trying to have man talk.
You know what? All right, fine. Go ahead.
So, I got the internet and stuff finding out you could buy things that you could never buy before. So for some stupid reason, I buy acupuncture needles because I'm going to fix
Amazon.
myself,
Yeah,
right?
all right.
No, this is before Amazon. I bought
really?
them off of like a website when they
Oh,
set
wow.
up a little
Yeah,
store,
yeah,
right?
all right.
And I buy some alcohol wipes and a thing of acupuncture
God.
needles and this big chart. Well, I get the chart and it shows the body and everything,
Yeah.
but all the writings in
Chinese.
or Japanese or whatever.
One of the gongs.
One of the
Yeah.
knees.
One of them knees.
Oh, man.
And
Okay.
I didn't know what I was doing, right? So I take one out and I rub the alcohol on my just top of the arm. I didn't even know where
Stab
to
yourself
stick
with
it.
a needle.
Correct, because I
Oh.
thought it would just barely kind of go in, just kind of break the surface and then go.
right.
Bing.
Yeah.
So I'm in the kitchen and my dad's there. And he's like, what is that? I'm like, acupuncture needles. They're like, what the fuck are you going to do with that? I'm like, acupuncture. What the fuck else are you going to do with it? Ain't a blow dart gun, right?
What the fuck?
So man, it wasn't going in quite as easy as I thought, right?
Oh, God, please no.
It's just
Stop.
bouncing on the skin. I'm like,
Stop
what the
it.
fuck?
And you had
So
the little
dude-
applicator thing, the little like it's like a
I
holder.
didn't know.
and-
No, I'm just holding the needle.
All right.
Just shut up.
So then, dude, when it does break the skin, like the surface of your skin is hard to penetrate.
No.
But
Right.
once it got past there,
Stop it.
just slid
Stop
right in,
it.
way deep in the heart. Oh, my
No,
day,
no.
dude! It got cold. Like I got
Yeah,
cold,
you got the sweat.
and this whole
Yeah.
thing was probably a fraction of a
Right.
fucking second,
Right.
right? But goddamn, it seemed like a long
Yeah.
time. I
Yeah.
remember I looked up and my dad's face, his eyes got real big. He's like, Popeye.
I'm getting sweaty just thinking about it. Please stop.
So then I'm like, oh, and I pull it out, dude. And I was about to fall down. I almost fainted. And I'm not really. That's exactly what he did. He loved it, though. You dumbass. With a fucking acupuncture needle.
I have a really stupid question.
What?
Did it bleed?
No.
It just
man.
went straight. Oh, God.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
once it,
It's even worse,
tickling
right?
the
Doesn't it make it
bone.
worse?
Oh, come on.
Doesn't that? Oh.
yeah, once the surface was hard to get through. Like I'm like poking it, bang, bang, bang,
damn
bang.
it,
And I'm
Mark.
like stab it 2 times, and like no, just once, right there. Whoop, slid right in there. My arm hurt for a week. No.
Oh, my God.
Hey, did you
Anyway.
like hit something and it kind of like came alive? You know when you hit like a funny bone or something, your arm moves.
No, man.
nothing like
nah,
that.
Man.
Nah,
man.
nah, man. No.
Dude, I miss Steve. We ain't seen him in a
Me
while.
too.
Oh shit. Hey, did we get on PPV Guys Not Real Movie News?
We did.
Man, you want to listen to that? I want to hear the yell
Yeah,
at people. He's got problems in his show too, huh?
The immortal one.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he cracks the whip on this one, boy.
Oh, I can't wait. Good.
We are Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar, and this is Not Real Movie News. My name's Chris.
JB4.
All right, Jay, what you got for us?
John Wick co-director David Leitch is directing Deadpool 2.
Wow, that's it. Good
it.
job, man. You didn't do the show this time, man.
Go.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
all right.
Quick, go.
Amelia
go.
Clarke. You may know her from Game of Thrones. She's going to be in the Han Solo movie. The Han Solo movie.
The Han Solo movie?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
that's awesome. Cool.
Queen of
Done.
the Mother of
Step it.
Dragons. There you go.
That's it. All right, this week we're going to talk about Arrival starring Amy Adams and Jeremy Renner. We're also going to talk about the benefits of binge-watching television opposed to your good old conventional episodic TV watching.
Wrong.
Yes.
So that's
Where
it.
are my Wookiees?
That's it. All right, cool. Hey, thanks for listening. Check out Not Real Movie. Check out Not Real Radio and Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar on your favorite podcasting app. Thanks for listening and seeing.
Thanks. Check them out. PPVGuys.com.
God, dude, that was like the quickest
Yeah.
episode we ever got.
Did they get mad? Like they were like, you're using all our content. There's no reason for us to come listen.
Yeah, like go,
Yeah.
no,
I
go.
like that
It's
though.
it.
It's
Okay,
cool. I like
go.
them both.
It's
I
good.
like it both ways. AC/DC.
I kind of like.
DC's nuts.
Oh, got him. I kind of like the elder, like fucking making everybody uncomfortable. I'm like, go, stop.
And
no,
then Scott's
you're here.
coming.
Go.
JB's funny. I like when dude, it's funny when you get all like,
Yeah, it's like, hurry.
It's kind of like when we're recording a commercial and you like hit record and you kind of forget, like your timing where you come in at perfectly,
Right.
and then you're like flake out.
Oh yeah,
like you
When
can't
the light goes
keep
on, you go
attention that
blank.
long.
Yeah,
And then you gotta hurry up and try to come in. It's like too late. It's too late. It's kind of funny. They do a good job though. I'm interested to see their points on why they think binge watching is good.
Right.
If they talking binge watching a series, kind of like House of Cards or Daredevil, something that the next episode is
builds
based off
upon,
of the
yeah.
first, I think that's great. That's fun. Hey, you got 2 hours and watch 4 episodes. I got no problem with that.
No, 2 hours is fucking.
2 episodes.
That's 2
All right.
episodes, so that takes a long goddamn time to watch.
All right, regardless, I understand why somebody would do that, and I see the benefits of it. But something like Black Mirror,
Oh, God,
if they're
dude.
talking about Black Mirror, I don't understand
Yeah.
how you can say there's any benefit from binge watching that.
I'm
There is
just
none.
about 1 episode a week. That's about all I can handle.
It's all I want.
Yeah.
What do you in about?
I was just making a sound.
Really?
Yeah.
That usually meant you got something to say. What do you think?
I don't think much now. I really
Just that's it, huh?
You told me to participate.
Okay, well, thanks. Hey, you know what? If your participation is, I could do that myself.
Well, good, then do it yourself.
Oh man. Hey, pull up the page on Ghost in the Shell.
Oh yeah.
They haven't talked about this yet. We get to break
False.
this. We get to talk about it first here. Not real first. Dude, the Ghost in the Shell trailer. It just comes across. I think probably Facebook. Dude, the amount of
Right.
shit I'm getting from Facebook right now is actually like, all right, yeah, if you can get past all people's dumb fucking opinions and their whining and crying and their fucking
cheese.
Once you get past the people's journals,
Right.
and you actually get into some like artistic content of things
originally
being made,
was created.
right? This trailer comes across Ghost in the Shell, and it's got Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, boy.
Why do I get those two mixed
Because
up?
they're both fine as fuck.
All right. Yeah, I'm not a big Scarlett Johansson fan.
Oh,
I don't like her in that Avengers movie.
Yeah, she didn't really do it for me in that
Yeah,
one.
I think they purposely make her look as bad as they
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
Not the case with Ghost in the Shell. I'm like, holy shit, this is what I wish this bitch would do in Avengers.
Agreed.
Like, holy crap!
Just
I'm
totally
watching this
different-
trailer,
Totally different kind of movie.
and it's got the Asian influence. Fuck
Right.
it, the
Oh, dude,
Asian
that book
influence.
It is Asian.
insane
It's based off of a
how good it
literal
looks.
Asian book, right?
Yeah, I guess it's a graphic novel. What's it? A manga?
It is a, let's see.
Manga?
Well, you sent me
think
the
that's
thing
how you
about
say
the
it.
movie. I don't know. It doesn't
The manga come out in 1989, and that's a Japanese like graphic novel. I'm guessing, man. I don't know very much about it. I just started going back. I do remember watching. After I do a little research, they got TV series, they got movies, like 2 or 3 different movies.
It is
and-
a seinen manga series, which is marketed to adolescent boys and men old enough to read kanji.
Kanji.
So it's a youth manga, which is like a youth comic.
Yeah, I do remember seeing Appleseed. Like, I think when it finally got to like streaming media to where I could watch shit, like Netflix changed everything. Like, I would have never went into a Blockbuster or whatever.
Right.
Where like, I'm gonna rent Japanese anime. Like, no. But when I started having like Netflix, things would come on, or just renting the DVDs. I used to have
DVDs nuts. Ah.
I quit that game.
I don't care. Good. I'll stop doing it. I don't give a shit. It's actually annoying to have to do it.
So I'm renting all these. I got 3 of them at a time. So I would just rent weird shit. And I got this movie Appleseed, which come to find out the same guy did it, Masamu Shihiro or something. I'm not good at that.
Mark.
What? I suck at it.
Masamune Shiro.
All right, sounds good to me. I
Wow.
went to look for the pronunciation. I couldn't even figure that out. I'm like, look.
Well, it looks like it's in like Shiro. Oh, actually, you pronounce it backwards. Shiro Masamune.
Really? All right. Well,
Yeah,
cool.
I don't know.
He did this movie Appleseed, which to me is a great movie. Even if you don't like anime, I'm not like a huge anime fan by any means.
Why
but
not?
I'll watch. Why not? I just don't
I
like
don't
to
really
watch
like
it.
it
Okay.
either.
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah,
But
it's the mouth
Appleseed's
moving.
fucking incredible. It's the what?
The mouse moving. How
Oh,
it's just
man,
like the,
Mayday.
Oh, what? You never watched and realized
Oh, dude,
that?
that doesn't bother
They got
me.
some
Really?
weird,
Oh, I
sick
hate that.
fucking
I can't like
shit like that. You watch some weird.
it's-
Why is the cartoon
Those
person not speaking?
cartoons are creepy. It'd be like late at night and you accidentally turn on like a Japanese manga cartoon and you're like, holy shit, like it's wicked.
Yeah. I don't know. They
I don't know
always.
if this particularly is, but
But I seen Appleseed, and that's a great one. Really cool. And then I think I might have seen a Ghost in the Shell, but it was too long ago. But they got a bunch of this thing's like a whole company at this point. They got tons of shit. But this movie's coming out. It's DreamWorks do it.
Nice. They always do top-notch shit.
yeah, they do.
The trailer looks like
Oh,
it.
God.
Right in the beginning with that mask. You know, me, big fan.
And
It
the
looks
writing
fun.
of it, too. Like, the progression of it. Wow, it looks like there's a lot of shit.
Yeah, well, this guy got knocked by a couple of people back in the day. Like, they showed, I looked at some pages of this comic book. And the amount of writing and explanation on shit, some people complained about, like, man, you can't even read it. It's so complicated. It doesn't read like a comic book. It reads like a fucking, a real
Novel.
book. Yeah. He breaks things down, and he's supposedly, like, just super
Into it.
high-level
Yeah.
thinking and pushed boundaries. And this, she
like
said
Not Real
adolescent
Radio.
boys. I think his is more suited to adults. I think young
Right.
kids will look at the pictures and go, hey, half-naked,
Right, right.
cartoon woman. But the content, this dude was a pretty heavy guy.
Yeah.
So hopefully the movie, you know how they dumb everything down.
Oh,
Hopefully
God.
they don't
This
do
one
that.
seems like it's kind of got some heavy built-in theories and socialisms,
Yeah, I
social
think
engineering and stuff like that.
Well,
kind of built
from
in.
what I understand, they don't really hide it, which is cool because I think there's going to be a twist to it. But they give you like a lot right off the bat that she's a cyborg, which is cool. And I think she, according to the trailer, from what I grasp of it, she's like battling with that. Am I real? Do I have a soul?
Right.
Like,
Right.
I
Where
feel
is-
real.
what
I
is the
think I'm.
soul? Right.
Or what am
Yeah.
I?
Yeah.
Like it's a conscious robot that is struggling with that. And that concept always blows me away. I love thinking about it because we learned a lot about our brain from reverse engineering the computer, and you end up learning a lot about yourself by building
Right.
yourself
Yeah.
outside of yourself. So I
Right.
think we're gonna as time and technology progresses, we're gonna learn more and more about who we are through the machines. So I think that's a cool question. Very forward thinking. What's happening? Gotta get. Hey, man, I'm cleaning up, right? After I did, dude, I don't know what. That was some good fucking
Oh, she
coffee.
needed that. All right. Good.
That's some good fucking coffee. We got that Brazilian coffee.
Javalia, it's fucking delicious.
So after
Sweden.
I do all the work on the computer, I need to move around, get something
Right,
done, right?
right, right.
So I go to tackle, just, clean up the room a little bit, right? It's
I
winter.
can see just tackling the room, just running in.
No,
Can
we've
you
been-
imagine?
Oh, that's what I did.
Really?
I just pretty much just slammed my body around the room until. But I keep knocking shit over. Dude, Allie's got it. I thought you were bad. You ain't bad, Pi. You don't even have a problem. She's got like 20 of the lip balm things.
Are you serious?
Oh, it's at least 20.
What? Why?
What do you mean? Why?
Why do you have
fucking
20
lips
of them?
chapped as fuck a lot of times?
Yeah, but why do you need 20 of them?
Well-
Like one, I have I have two. I keep one in my pocket and I have one on the nightstand.
Yeah, I guess neither of those ever run out, and you just have two for the rest of your life.
Two.
So they run out like okay.
And I've got more. I get more.
Number one, I want to make sure I always have one because if I don't, I start freaking out.
All right.
Because
Well, I got you
I
hooked
can't
on those.
handle
Y'all
it.
are
huh?
addicted
I feel
to this
bad.
shit.
That's why I don't
I've
think.
scaled
No
off.
offense, May. That's why I don't think it's good because it makes you have to keep putting more on, and then you
Right.
can't live without it.
It's true.
I
Those
can't
lips
live
are
without
soft, I'm sure.
What the fuck? You need
not
your
gonna
lips
lie,
that
they
soft.
are.
But look at
They
it.
are.
They shiny over
They
there.
are. And they feel tingly as fuck right now.
Is that what it is? Y'all
got
getting
like a
off on a
minty-
little tingle.
Anyway, all
like
right.
rubbing
I don't
coke
get the
on
tingle
you.
anymore.
If
No?
you really want to hear
It's
it,
because you're
I can't-
addicted.
Yeah. I can't chase. Been trying to chase a dragon. I can't get it.
The
Your
reason
lips
mine are
just feel
tingling-
normal now when you have
Yeah.
it.
the reason mine are tingling right now is because I waited until just now to put some on from like when we started the show. So my shit was dry as fuck. So they're like trying to recuperate. They were like in shock. My lips are in shock. The reason I had so many is because I had a bunch of different kinds that I still didn't throw away because I kind of liked, and if it's like a backup in case shit.
I got
in
you.
case shit
All
happens.
right.
And then I had like 6 or 7 of these, right, Mark?
Yeah, these
Did you
nuts.
see how much these nuts? Did you see how much was in all of them?
No, I didn't.
Almost like 4 of them are like all the way at the top. But then I feel weird about throwing it away, and I think, what if I have like an emergency? Same thing. I could just scrape some out. So like I don't get rid of them because I have like a problem. So that's what I'm saying. Like half of those are empty. They're
Yeah.
just sitting there.
Thanks, Mayday. You caused
Or like say if I can't find my good one that I keep in my purse or my pocket at work or whatever, then I know I can just stick it in there and kind of get a little bit, stick it on there.
Ghost in the Shell, 2 anime movies, 2 television series. an anime television movie. I don't know what a OVA is, but they had an OVA series. Don't know what that is. And several video games. I kind of went and looked at the video games and they look very good. But now I'm like I'm hooked on this.
Original video animation is what that means.
I got you. What are you
Who are
fucking
you more
giggling
upset at? Me hooking Allie on the lip crack or Tyree for introducing him to Squiz?
You, because you're sitting there. You got that I know you're an addict when you got the goddamn lip balm sitting next to the computer.
Dude, it's a serious...
Like, it's nuts. I look over there and y'all got this shit. What, it's got cocoa leaves in it? You rub it on your lips, you freak bastard.
Beeswax.
You gotta rub that on your ass
Mind
next
your
time the pig comes around. Just pays your ass a visit.
Pay your ass a visit, bitch.
Yeah. So... Allie, what you thought of the trailer?
Oh, man, it's freaking awesome. It looks freaking awesome.
I looked at it and I'm like, man, this reminds me a lot of The Matrix. But then when you come to find out, like, the comic book series and probably some of the anime movies
was based off of
influenced The Matrix. So now it's kind of coming back full circle,
right.
the way you take what The Matrix did and now you get to do a movie of it. It reminded me a lot of that. And I haven't seen anything to push the boundaries in that kind of genre since The Matrix.
I'm as excited about seeing it as I was about Doctor Strange. Like, that's how much the trailer affected me. I was watching the trailer for Doctor Strange. I'm like, this looks fucking awesome. And I look at this, same thing. That's how it felt.
And to me, it's kind of new. To where it's like it's not the comic book movie. It could reinvent.
But it is though. It's just Japanese. It's been around for a very long time.
True, but it's new to the movie medium for the masses.
White people.
This is the most excited I've been to see a movie, even more so than Doctor Strange, which all those comic book movies I'm not really into. But something like this that kind of takes some sci-fi, forward-thinking,
Did y'all know that there was controversy regarding her playing the?
There's no controversy.
Because
There's some
saying
racist.
It's whitewashing.
I understand. I got something to
Japanese
say
character.
about that.
Okay, what?
It pissed me off because I saw that. I seen somebody share it, and it's always these fucks out there. These fucking
those
disgusting
SJWs triggered.
They're racist ass fucking people.
Oh my
you
God.
are racist fucking people. You're disgusting, and you are what's wrong with the fucking world when it comes to racism.
Just making some bold statements there, buddy.
They fucking say they're against racism, right? But they the first one to share every fucking racist thing they can fucking find.
Because they want to prove to people that racism still exists.
There is no racism there. There is none. What it is an American fucking company spending a lot of fucking money to make a movie for Americans. Like, why does it for English-speaking males primarily?
Wait. I'm not familiar with what was said.
All right, they call it the whitewashing of Hollywood, that they replace all the Asian characters with Americans. And dude, it's fucking dumb because
they're saying that she doesn't look Asian enough, but I think she looks really close. They did good.
They put the Asian guy, Ip Man, in Star Wars for the Asian market. They turned numerous amount of characters into black people so that they can black people are represented.
True.
Which, hey, I don't have no problem with it.
No, but that's true because it'd be the opposite.
Right, so they're changing things to attract the target audience all the time.
They did it in Ghostbusters.
It's not racist. It's called fucking marketing, and to lure people in for you to spend your money on it.
And also give her a fucking
no
chance.
American. I know I'm not. I would not be excited about this movie coming out with subtitles. I'm sorry, I just wouldn't. And
definitely.
I wouldn't want it overdubbed. So
It's
what
not
they're
everybody
doing,
else's fault you can't read.
So what they're doing is taking a Japanese concept and a story and adjusting it to American audience so that they can enjoy it. And you know what? I'm sure Japanese people enjoy it too. Like, I look at the cartoons, they're kind of what was it called? You call something asexual? They're kind of aracial. Like, I look at the cartoon, I'm like, all right, that's how
because they have those big wide eyes and stuff.
That's how Japanese people, right? They got Japanese women right now. It's like in style to look American. They go do their makeup to make their eyes look bigger. Right. Like, that's all. That's just cultural appropriation. And those people are fucking racist fucks. So to me, there is no controversy. Everybody wants to find something racist now. They write an article. They share the fuck. They hang up.
That was a real racist motherfucker.
What racist bastard was that?
Hang on. He's calling back.
All right. We got you. You're on Not Real Radio.
Hey, this is the Elder. What's up?
What's up, Immortal One?
So I'm listening to what you guys are saying, and in particular with Ghost in the Shell and casting Scarlett Johansson in the lead, I think that in a way she has an anime kind of look to her.
Yes, I agree.
The way her face, the way her facial structure I think it's actually a fitting. It's a fitting choice for casting.
And she speaks English well.
Well, I mean, and that's it. I mean, look, that's the controversial shit to say, but it's absolutely the truth. I mean, it's a company spending money to produce a film, and they're going to cast who they choose to cast. And I really hate to break it to people, but the purpose of making these movies is kind of, to make money.
Right.
So
sell merch.
If you have a high-profile actress in Scarlett Johansson who has huge crossover appeal from the Avengers, from other films that she's been in, it would be a pretty intelligent choice to cast her to sell some fucking tickets.
Did she play Lucy?
Yes, she did.
Yeah,
she was
yeah,
fucking
she-
awesome.
Oh, what a fucking great movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
that chick's badass.
She is awesome.
She's being wasted on it.
Dude, she was a voice in her. She's just got such a cool
She was
fucking...
in Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh, man.
she was the snake.
Huh?
Yep.
You know a chick's
But
out when you're going to
Lucy-
watch her read lines and be like,
fine.
okay,
Oh, yeah.
I gotta turn this off.
Lucy was directed by Luc Besson, who directed fucking The Fifth Element.
Oh,
and he's got
nice.
that new movie coming out, Valerian, which looks fantastic.
All right, this dude's good. All right.
So, I mean, I'm down with it. I mean, I've seen the Ghost in the Shell anime, and that trailer looks, I mean, fucking awesome.
Yeah,
it looks
wow.
really
cool.
good. It's fucking bad fucking ass.
Oh, man, I looked over. I looked over and I didn't see his fingers moving. But, dude, I agree with you, man. I can't wait. It comes out March 31st, man. It's a long way away. But when I seen this trailer, I'm like, God, I got to talk with
At
dude.
least
I
we
went.
got something to look forward to
I
now.
started look. I know it's good when I go look up shit and I want to read about it.
Right.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's one of those movies. I agree with Allie. It's one of those kind of movies to where you see, I mean, it looks so visually stunning. Yeah, I mean, it just draws you in and having that exact attitude. I need to see this fucking movie.
Yes.
It looked good enough to keep you visually stimulated to deal with a deep story. Because if they go the way the books and the television series goes, it's like heavy topics you're dealing with. It's kind of like the AI or Ex Machina.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Blade Runner, and I mean, it reminded me a lot of that. Reminded me like if you were to make a Blade Runner movie today, what would it kind of look like? And when I saw it goes to the shell, I'm like, man, I'm hoping that this Blade Runner sequel that's coming out, that's being directed by the guy who did this movie Arrival that we went and saw last week. We talked about it on PPV.
Oh, cool! I can't wait to listen.
I mean, up there, man. I mean, if you're into movies like 2001, Ex Machina, Black Mirror, if you're into that kind of stuff, go see that fucking movie. It's amazing. It is awesome.
Since you mentioned it, Arrival, Allie and I were thinking about going to see it one day while we're on vacation. Should we go see it, or it's a waste of time?
Oh, I think y'all would love it. It's really, really good. I mean, the messaging, it does what sci-fi is supposed to do. It's a platform that describes and explains what's going on in real life and things that you should be thinking about.
Nice. We got to watch John Wick, too, especially now that the dude's producing
God, dude.
Is it good?
Deadpool.
Oh, God, it's phenomenal. I mean, it's not a big elaborate story, but if you're into a dude that just gets wronged and he's in it for revenge, it is the ultimate revenge movie.
I heard there's some good gun choreography, too, like some cool shit you're going to see with guns you don't usually see.
The best gun, the gun choreography in that movie will make you wince. I mean, just like you can imagine, like how bad it would suck to get killed that way.
Yeah, all right. Well, fuck. That's going to be cool. I got to check that one out. All right, we got some shit to watch.
Yeah, John Wick's director just got named to direct Deadpool 2.
Yeah, that's what made me think of it.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm giving you the not real movie news right now. It's
Oh,
fantastic.
yeah, see, I know. I could get it out of you one way or another. If you don't do it on the clip, you'll call in and spill it. This is the kind of shit you yell at Ginger and JB for.
Yes, sir. Yeah, right.
Well, dude,
Well,
off that
I'm just going to give you a quick review of Not Real Radio, and I'll
Yes,
just
thank
tell
you.
you guys are at your best. What you're doing right now, it's just no guest, unfiltered, and y'all are just in there talking and doing your thing. I think that's when you guys are at your absolute best, and I'm going to go back to listening now because I love that shit. Oh no,
Okay.
See that? Well, dude, thank you. I
All right,
appreciate
guys. Y'all have
that.
a great night.
All right, man.
Good night, brother.
The immortal
All right,
one, Chris Tyree. You can check him out, Jukebox Heroes of New Orleans and PPVGuys.com. All these people saying that. You know, there's one fucking thing wrong you could find about this show. Come on. I want somebody busting balls a little bit. I have to get Davey back in here.
Oh, right?
Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
Why not?
What time is it? Is it 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
You going to take a break? Man, we didn't get to some stuff. Man, you see how much nicer things are with no guests? All right, coming up. Jack is
Yeah.
a four-letter word. Allie hand-selected these songs herself
Really?
for you to hear during break. We even thought about it.
Yeah,
We'll
did
talk
fight
about
over
it when we get back. We're going to play some Jack. Is a four-letter word.
You say y'all fought
Oh,
about
yeah,
it?
we've been
Yes.
fighting over fucking thing you can fight over.
Jacklock.com.
Just kidding.
If you're listening pre-recorded, just let the show keep playing. You're going to hear Jack is a four-letter
more
word.
fighting.
Jack is a
Yeah.
four-letter word.
Yeah, Allie and I are going to take the gloves off.
You're listening to Not Real Radio.
Time, weather, and
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Subscribe to one of the many ways you can listen.
SoundCloud.
iTunes.
Stitcher.
Google Play Music.
YouTube.
Or your favorite podcast app.
Listen live Sunday nights at 8 p.m. on MixLR.
Or just visit NotRealRadio.com.
Where you can buy a t-shirt.
Make a donation.
Transcending radio, one show at a time.
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Thank you for listening.
Not Real Radio.
NotRealRadio.com.
So my stuff was stolen, all my gear.
Zach got jacked, and now it's up to us to keep him off of government assistance.
My idiot self left my gear in my car overnight, which I pretty much never do.
And so was born December 4th at Southport Hall. Southport
And so I leave it in overnight, and like 7 different cars in my condo association got hit.
Not Real Radio and LazyEye Photo presents
That was horrible. Well, now I can't work. Now I can't do anything.
Join us on a musical journey with
Damn boys from Bayou.
Set the Time Machine back to the 90s for Fistful of Flannel.
Hop up on the mothership, a bloody tribute to Led Zeppelin.
Once we land, prepare yourself to rage against the machine. It's
Know
Know Your Enemy.
My only source of income was this camera.
Hosted by yours truly.
Not Real Radio.
Hey, yeah, I need help. It sucks to admit it. Like, it's the worst feeling in the world. It's like an addict, like saying, like, okay, I have a problem. Like, it sucks.
December 4th at Southport Hall.
Proceeds will be going to LazyEye Photo and the Children's Eye Foundation.
You should be a good Samaritan. Thanks for nothing.
Thanks for nothing.
Dude, that's the best part.
Thanks for nothing in advance.
Other than LazyEye Live.
Check
You
out
know?
LazyEye Live with an exclamation point. You should be able to pull up the event on Facebook. Click on, even if you're not. It looks good.
Yeah. It's on our Not Real Radio page, on our personal pages, and yeah.
If you don't want to go and you don't want to make a donation, you don't want a LazyEye print, if you don't like us or LazyEye, you could click going for a good cause. Help children with lazy eyes. I wonder how many people have that. I think I have it a little bit. My grandma kind of had it.
What, LazyEye?
Yeah, I remember looking at old pictures and my grandma, she had this, my grandma had the weirdest resting bitch face. Like, I used to ask her, why are you so mad all the time? She's like, I'm not mad. I'm like, you seem mad.
It's just how I look.
But one Easter, man, she was getting old too. She was up there. They would say every holiday season, oh, you got to go. This could be, your grandma's last
one.
year.
Yeah.
So you get sucking in for like 10 years. Fucking going to this shit because you're thinking this is it for grandma. She jump roped one Easter. And man, she smiled and it was like a great feeling because she never smiled much. Or her resting face was just like it was past bitch face. It was just like, I'm upset face. I used to ask grandma, why are you so upset? But it took a lot for her to smile. The muscles, the tendons were broken. It just was frown face. She's going down. She ain't smiling now. Frozen in place.
Yes.
I wonder if they made her smile when they did the, whatever that is.
I don't think we've decided anything here.
The taxidermy.
Oh, you talking about Squiz?
No.
Oh.
The big
Squiz is
person
gone.
taxidermy.
Dude, I hid Biz. You don't see him, do you?
Yeah, I know where it is.
I give you something fucked up. We got this big rack where I stack all this shit in the Not Real studio.
Stacks and racks and racks and
And
racks.
if you look, the only spot that Biz would have fit was right there, but the air conditioning vent's right there. And I'm like, I don't want the air blowing over fucking Biz the entire time.
Nice.
I think that's why I can't breathe.
Oh, I see it now. God
Yeah.
damn.
It could have fit right
Dude,
there.
you're making like a mountain in here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very organized, interesting mountain.
Yeah, because it has to be. You got to play Tetris.
Right.
Yep.
Man.
Gotta be good at it.
Hey, Zartom's good at that shit.
Hey, it
though.
looks good though. I like it.
A little more. Allie
Yeah.
said it cut down the clutter.
It feels less cluttered. It feels more, I don't know, just feels
Open.
bigger.
Yeah.
I know it's a few little things, but overall it feels a little bigger, a little cleaner, a little nicer.
I had all
think
those
so.
CDs nuts.
CDs nuts, bitch.
And I don't use them anymore. Like, I got all my music on Amazon and shit,
Right.
and it always fucks up in the truck, which I just go, God damn, it was so much easier with a CD's nuts in the truck. But I put them all in the case and just kind of put them away. They just get dusty and you
Yeah.
gotta clean
Oh, yeah,
it.
you saw
It's like-
mine. My shit's dusty too.
Yeah.
It just sits there. But you feel bad. You want to have some kind of nostalgia. You feel connected because for a while that was like the only way to listen to music.
I'm finally coming to grips that everything's just going to be digital.
Everything, huh?
Yeah. I mean, if you go like Amazon Prime and you buy a movie for $5.99,
Right. It just lives there, and that's
right?
it.
And it's like I got all these CDs nuts, and I'm not really using them or listening to them. I can listen to it all streaming
Right.
online.
Right.
You just got that one device. I like minimalism. I've really always been a fan of it. It's just very hard to do it, to not have a bunch of junk. Like, we're junk collectors. It's a, I guess, capitalist way or whatever.
Yeah.
I always looked at the minimalist rooms, though, and went, that's nice. I can think in there.
I like some kind of coziness, but I kind of like my neat and orderly kind of thing too.
Yeah. I don't know. All
It's
right.
a fine line.
There is. What y'all want to talk about next? We got Black Mirror, the Men Against Fire episode. We got Outward Alley's review.
Want
from
to talk
last
about
night.
Out with Ali? Yeah! This week's coffee-induced Out with Ali. Wednesday, November 23rd, pre-Thanksgiving rock show featuring 12 Stones, Resurface, and Ventress at Southport Hall. Southport Hall, 200 Montecito Avenue, New Orleans, Louisiana, 70121. So, yeah, doors at 8 p.m., 18 plus to enter with proper ID. That means you can bring your churns. Tickets available on ticketfly.com. And, yeah, you
We
should
get to
go.
see our once friend Jody play.
Yeah, Jody hates us now.
Oh, man. I'm
But
actually
yeah, I
looking
want to
forward
go
to
see
seeing him.
Resurface, dude. I'm not trying to be like this, but I'm saying what everybody's thinking. I'm not worried about seeing 12 Stones at all.
Yeah, but that Jody and John are playing with him.
It'll be cool to see them on stage again, but
Yes.
I don't give a shit about 12 Stones.
I just wanna see
I'm
them
there to see
playing with 12 Stones.
Resurface.
Yeah, that's cool, too.
Resurface, and Tim Laddie better be there too. Resurface and Tim Laddie. Those
saw him
kids are
driving
very
around.
fucking talented, and Tim Laddie's gonna be working the door.
Really?
Yes,
You can confirm that?
he
or-
better be.
Oh, he better be.
But yeah, so this week's Out with Ali sponsored by Southport Hall. Southport Hall. But yeah,
Yeah, was it? I'm excited about the show for multiple reasons.
I don't want to be like that. Look,
Okay,
I'm gonna
never
take
mind.
it back. I'm gonna take it back.
Take
I
what
will
back?
give 12 Stones another chance. I saw him a few years ago at House of Blues, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And this was before Jody and John, so I'm not insulting them. But I was like, what's happening here? But look, maybe they've changed. What the fuck was that?
Oh, it's breaking with Allie. What was that?
That was my phone. I don't know how that fell. Must have been like behind my butt
I
and
know
then
how it-
like scooted off.
You know how it fell?
Yeah! It like residually vibrated off.
So
after
Black Mi-
I did that. So we'll let y'all know how the show is. We're gonna review it on Not Real Radio next week. But in the meantime,
You ain't
on
gonna say the
Wednesday,
truth.
y'all
You
should
that was
come
good.
to see 12 Stones. No, look, I'm giving them a fair chance. If 12 Stones is good, I will eat my words and say, you know what, they're good. I'm an asshole. Maybe they will be good because Jody and John are in it. It's better now. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I didn't like the singer. I hate to be like that, but when you're a vocalist,
If it sucks, you're gonna come on here and say it sucks, then?
Yes, because I don't feel connected to that band. I feel like that's
Oh.
like once you remember you said if they reach a national level, it's
Can't
okay
burn
to
a bridge
say,
that ain't there.
hey, that's not a real local band. They transcended and went and became a nationally touring act. So now we can say whatever we want about them.
And thanks to Evanescence, they actually sold the CDs now.
Hey, when I was like 16, 17, that song was my jam.
Yeah.
What was that song? 'Cause I'm broken, I know I need you now, deep inside. Is that the song?
I don't know.
I used to like that. So maybe I will like it. Maybe I'm just being negative. I'm sorry. I take it back.
Yo, want to talk
I'm
about
working on it. Yeah, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about these nuts. Black Mirror.
somebody in the chat room?
Next
Please
story.
talk to Allie.
Next story. Oh, we just lost like 5 listeners. It's going down. They're like, you can't say that, Allie.
I like how she cracks herself up. It's
I'm
kind of
staring at you.
You're looking at me. What the fuck you gonna do? Dude, I'm changing the lyrics. I'm changing the lyrics.
Stealing misled.
We are revamping the song Black Mirror. Zombies eating sheep. Zombies eating sheep. Zombies eating sheep. Breaking news. We are remaking the song as you're hearing now.
Dude, what is this coffee?
Black Mirror, and we're gonna put "What the fuck you gonna do" right there.
Hey, we tagged the shit. I don't care if we get to it or not, but just letting you know.
I'm just letting you know.
All right. Black Mirror, you want to talk about that? Or do you want to do the Outward Alley review, since we're already going to roll with that? Or the Coins, Daft Science music? What's the truth about Thanksgiving? Which one?
What do you think, Mayday? I'm gonna let you choose.
How about we talk about Black Mirror since we're in Black Mirror mode?
I'm with you, dude. You already got the song on.
All right. So Black Mirror, Season 3, Episode 5 we're at now. I think we got one more after this. It's almost over, man. It's gonna suck that it's over.
Right.
I know.
I could watch one of those a week for eternity.
Yeah.
Men Against Fire was this one that we watched. It was pretty intense. I liked it. The last one we watched was that love story, so it was nice to watch some good old-fashioned war shit.
Shoot him!
Yeah.
Shoot him!
I thought the actors were good. I knew you were going to be happy because your boy from House of Cards was on there.
Harry Stamper.
Yeah, that was fun.
Doug. Yeah.
When I seen him, I got excited. I'm like, good, he's not drunk and crippled. Dude, he started becoming. I'd see him come on him. You're not supposed to like him.
Right. And then
they did a good job.
More, and you want him to just fucking fall down the stairs and die.
Yeah, it's one of those characters that they make that you're not supposed to like.
And he does it so well.
Yeah, that I really didn't like him to the point I didn't want to watch the show. Like, he'd come on, I'm like, this fucking guy.
Right.
But it was nice to see he's healed in the future. I thought he did a good job. The actor was weird, but I guess it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, some of the scenes, I'm like, this guy's, I can't get a read on his character.
Right.
But I guess it kind of makes sense towards the end.
Yeah. He definitely is that kind of limbo-ish state the whole time.
And I kind of started thinking too, man, when you're acting in this thing, do you know the twist? So is that in your head kind of fucking with you while you're trying to act?
It could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
But still good.
Dude, they got me in the very beginning when he pulled the sheet back. That was intense. And then once again, they held me all the way till the end, and then you learn everything you just watched is kind of something else happens and a big twist, and it's like, whoa, now it becomes three-dimensional.
Yeah. Do you find that Black Mirror, more than other shows, you really try to think about it from your point of view, like put yourself in that character's
definitely
position?
after, especially a couple times just throughout this season series. I've kind of was sitting there going, wow, what would I do if I had to deal with that? You know, it became very uncomfortable, especially with the first episode. I don't want to spoil anything, but then once you realize, like, wow, this may really happen, could you do that? Like, is this really something you could fathom or go through with?
Yeah, that's kind of the next thing on my notes. Allie, what you thought overall?
I thought it was good. I mean, everything they do is good. Personally, I don't really like war movies or shows or like military stuff that much. So I was like, oh man, it's going to be one of these. I like the whole Black Mirror where it's always like some kind of clean atmosphere and everything. I like that, the futuristic, like the little utopian kind of thing. or I don't know. I just felt like, oh man, it's gonna be that.
You're right. The setting was way different in this one.
Yeah, it didn't feel Black Mirror.
It was like
almost.
post-apocalyptic.
But then the story was fucking Black Mirror, and the message was Black Mirror, and the way they twisted and turned it was Black Mirror. I mean, it was very cool, and it was fucked up. Like you said, it made you feel something, and I'm like, oh no. And then, of course, it keeps you on the edge of your seat, or dog bed in our instance. Is like you the whole time are like, fuck, what is gonna happen? Like, you don't know. Because every time I thought it was something, it was not. And then it was something else, and I'm like, shit. Like,
they flip it a couple of times.
They get you, man. This is a mind fuck and a half.
Yeah, good job with the action scenes, like everything. The show's
They
just
did do
well
a good
done.
job at it. Yeah, they did.
Attention to detail.
Dude, I like the drones. I like the current. Just it seems like too. The more when they expose certain things in the series, how high of a level they're thinking and operating on. You know.
Right, it's never simpler than you thought. It's always more
Like,
complicated, but yet makes complete sense.
Right.
Yeah,
And
great
then
job.
scares you in a way like, holy shit, that's right there.
Well, I mean, it's not the main, plot of it, but would y'all like to live in a simulation? And they're also the new kind of forward thinking, or man, we had string theory and quantum physics and that kind of, if you're keeping up with that, the new theory of, and I don't know how new it is, but it's gaining more popularity, the simulation hypothesis, where they're saying the exponential growth of technology, that we could be living in a complete simulation right now, which is basically some forms of like Buddhism, I guess, when you study it, that this reality is like manufactured and not really here, real Matrix-like, and possibly Ghost in the Shell. But it made me think of that, man, that's just a weird concept. Are we living in a simulation now?
Right.
I don't know if we played the Jack song, but Jack actually breaks it down in one of the songs about living in what is life. He cracked the meaning of life, and that's just to keep busy and keep yourself from thinking about what happens at the end of your life. And that's what I got from the song. But it's kind of like that virtual world of, would you want to live in that?
That's a heavy question. I mean, that's like...
It's going to be like very addictive because you're not going to want to go back in reality.
And when you're not there, you're always yearning to go back.
They had this weird game back in the day. It was kind of like SimCity, but you create an avatar. What the hell was it called? Oh, shit.
Oh, wait, what was it? Say it again.
It was like you created an avatar, and then you can go in this world and create like buildings and decorate shit. Oh man, there's a fucking game. It was actually free.
The Life.
Second Life.
Second Life. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Jesus.
And the wicked thing is, when you went into this Second Life, things you could do things to generate income and shit on the game. Like you could design clothes, or you could build a house and sell it to somebody. So they were real life money was being exchanged, or you could kind of work for that money. You could create things for the game and sell them.
Yeah.
You can open up a little store and sell your clothing line, And look, I can never go and dive in. I go in, I dive in the world, I kind of experience, and then I get out, I lose interest, I guess, because of the graphics and shit.
Yeah.
And then you realize I'm spending all this time.
Right. That's what always gets me is when, God, you're just going to get sucked into it so easily sometimes.
Well, can you imagine the things you're going to have to do? It's not going to be cheap.
Right.
So to live in this virtual world, you'll be working your ass off just to get out of reality. But reality kind of fucking sucks. Like, it's amazing that on a video game, in your little fake house, you want the wall changed, man. You just click on it and change the color of it.
Oh, dude, I was obsessed with The Sims. I was like a bad addict. I would just play The Sims all fucking day, and all of a sudden I'd get up and I'd be numb and shit, and my legs would be broken and stuff. And I'm like, I can't even move, but like, I just lived an entire life like in the past 6 hours, just fucking.
So can you imagine if it's that immersive to where, holy shit.
It's kind of scary at that point.
Yeah.
I'd probably be kind of afraid in a way because of, remember 2 episodes ago on Black Mirror where they did the simulation, and remember what happened to that guy that had to stay in the mansion and all that stuff? Remember that whole thing where it like something happened and...
Yeah, you click. You check out.
Yeah.
I think you'll get to the point where you don't... At first, you're going to be like, I like virtual reality better, and then you're going to go, I don't even know...
What's real anymore, and what is real?
What's real?
This isn't real. This is not real radio.
Right, exactly. Literally nothing is real.
You would think it would be cheaper, though.
You would think it'd be cheaper, but just like technology, any new technology is going to be through the roof.
Well, and it's going to be owned by a corporation who has to
Yeah,
generate
Walmart.
more and more money. So they're going to be like, all right, well,
Yeah.
just keep jacking the price up until we have all the money. They don't
Right.
even need to eat. Like your avatar still looks great. Guy, can you imagine how disgusting everybody would get? Never showering.
yeah.
You'd just be this funky, dirty fucking person hooked into this virtual world. I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, well, it
Drink
almost
Mountain
goes back.
Dew and eat Eggo waffles.
Well, y'all saw Surrogates?
Yes.
I've never seen that. but-
Surrogates. It was with Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
And Nicole Kidman, I think. Or no, some other chick that looks like her. But anyway, that was fucking awesome. And it was crazy. It was like you would be like laying in this thing in your house or whatever, and then you would just send the surrogate out and it would go do shit. And like you were, as the surrogate, you were hooked into a virtual reality so you could feel and sense and like.
Oh, is that the one where he finally sees her and it's like Diane Lane and she's all fucking mangled
Oh,
from
maybe
a
it's
wreck or
Diane
whatever?
Lane.
Or
Yeah, maybe
whatever.
so. But yeah,
I think
yeah.
I've seen that. Yeah, that is fucked
But
up.
it's crazy though because they go out and nothing can hurt them and the world's different because it's still the real world, but it's a lot of these things walking around. And it's like very few
Kind of
humans.
like Avatar. Man, it gets so weird.
Yeah.
Like so deep of how
But
many
man.
different layers it could be.
Oh, I
Could
hope
be.
for that.
Really?
Like if I see Black Mirror, I hope some of that shit is true.
Really? Would
Oh,
you get an
yes.
implant?
What's that?
Would you get an implant?
What will it do? Make me smarter?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I can learn.
Like more because it's integrating a computer with yourself.
Oh, I can have
No,
Google,
but then you can't control what
Google
they-
apps running in my brain.
To some degree, we got to start out a little slower, but something like that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Really?
Oh, fucking right. Any advantage as possible right now.
All right, hold tight.
Going to the hospital to get it. Like if
Yeah,
you had to
you'd
go to a
freak out.
hospital, that would be the worst part. I wish it would just like in this little office. It's kind of like a hospital to me is the DMV, where I could just go to the
Little
like,
place, the Paran's Po' Boy place.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I like, don't
and just
tell
get a
everybody
life.
that. It's going to get too crowded.
Yeah,
Be end up like the DMV. But I wish those places just didn't have a sign.
Right.
And like you just had to do word of mouth and just tell
Right,
cool people
right.
you like. Hey, there's this place you can go and get a new license. 15 minutes in and out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I think I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It'd be intense.
Yeah, but like the implant he got, he thought he was getting something, but at the same time, you don't know what they're all putting in there.
And remember too,
I don't
if we
care.
go back
I
another
don't think
2
I care.
episodes or whatever,
Yeah.
remember what happened with his implant?
Yeah, but fuck it. It's still better.
I know.
Fuck
I
it in
know,
a bucket.
I know.
No,
Like,
it's not.
dude,
Okay,
reality is boring. It sucks. To manipulate it, change it the way I'd want it to be is too expensive, and
But
I can't
dude,
do that. Like
they're
I
in
can't
the real
do
world,
that.
though. The only thing they changed was the face on a few people.
Yeah, no.
And gave them like the intel and shit, and they could see the targets, right? And stuff
I'm
like
kind of going more broad. I don't want to spoil the whole
Yeah.
thing for people
Oh,
that see it.
sorry.
So I was
Every
just kind
time,
of talking
man.
on general.
I'm stupid.
Fuck,
Okay.
man. All right. Well, you could be stupid for less. Like,
Piss off.
piss off.
What is wrong with this microphone?
Yeah, what's wrong?
I don't know.
I'd probably want to do it just because I'm, the technology and just the leaps and bounds that would happen. You know,
got to, right?
It's at a certain
You're gonna
point, I would
deprive
imagine
yourself.
that you're going to have to get chipped. So you're going to already have one implant, and then this next one's going to be okay. Now we're going to do this other thing that's going to take you to this whole new level.
Yeah,
you know?
actually, in my artist manifesto I made years ago, it was like a message to myself in the future: never get chipped.
Oh,
but
All right, but how do you feel about being chipped?
I think like everything, like every Black Mirror episode, there's going to be some really positive things. That's how they're going to get it. Like back in the day, I thought they were going to force everybody to get this chip so that they can monitor you and
Right.
pretty much do everything, run your diagnostics and totally control your life by knowing every little thing from where you went to what you ate to how's your health or
So
what was
how
your
long you're
alcohol
sleeping, right.
intake, what was your
How much
sugar
you
intake.
Oh, I don't like that.
Correct. And you know how they're going to get it through is they're going to offer you a whole bunch of other shit.
right.
Right,
But
like they
we're
do with
gonna need to
everything.
know
Like your
these
cell
other
phone.
things, right?
And you know what? Your cell phone's pretty much doing it. And if you look
yeah,
at
we
people
surrendered.
and if you look at people who use social media as a journal, you're pretty much already doing it. You might as well be chipped. And it's like I do keep some things private just because I believe they're private things and I think life is better that way. They should be your entertainment, person for public consumption. And then there should be the you that is when it's you sitting in a room alone. You shouldn't share everything. I mean, you agree?
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Like,
Dude,
they go on-
you're talking
I-
to the guy that's not even on fucking Facebook.
Right,
Well,
you're very small.
Mayday's remodeling service.
Right.
You know, subscribe, like today.
But I think they're going to offer you so much that you're going to kind of have to do it, or you're going to be behind. Like, you're going to have people with the, we'll just call it the Google implant, and you're going to have the people with the Apple implant, and the Google people are just going to be, way superior. No. There'll
It
be
would
that
be
war.
interesting if they
Watch
had
that,
right,
the app
that's-
wars.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
the-
God.
All right.
Oh, then what's going to happen? That's a great thing. What happens to the Ubuntu people?
The what?
The
The
Ubuntu,
Ubuntu.
the Linux.
Well, what'll happen?
Open source
that'll
kind of like renegades.
Those will be people who can't afford to have one of the other two, and they get the government implant.
Oh, see, that would be the problem. You have to have enough money to not get a bunk implant.
It'll be just like the cell phones.
But then
It's
you're
just going to be an
social engineering.
internal. It's just going to be an internal cell phone. Oh, social engineering. We'll get to that with the Thanksgiving thing. It's really no different.
Yeah. No,
You
it
know?
all seems, the deeper in the episodes and all that, it seems like it all is convergent. You know what I mean? The more you look at it, it's all the same kind of root little theories and ideas that we've been warring about before and warring about after.
Well, it's weird too. You look at it and you think it's so futuristic thinking, forward thinking, and then you step back and you go, "Wait, this could happen in 5 years.
Oh, easy.
It could already be waiting to come out."
I mean, they already have Google Glasses and then the VR headsets and all that. So, I mean, you're already...
Oh, we moments away. I'm getting an implant for Christmas. I'm excited. We'll let all these suckers get those watches. I'm getting an implant. I don't know. Pretty fucking interesting. It's cool, and that's why the show's great. We're having this conversation.
I know. And it's making me think about it. It's kind of like that Terminator, Skynet kind of ish kind of
Yeah.
mentality. If you like that, man, you really like this. 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Good show.
Allie, what you think? Virtual reality. You seem, are you playing devil's advocate, or do you really totally against it?
I'm not against virtual reality. I like the idea more of going somewhere and getting hooked up to this thing where they put these little patches on your head or whatever, and it's like removable and stuff like that. Like nothing entering my body at all. Like I don't like that. I think it would be cool to go somewhere and enter
Like a
into
lesbian.
it and be able to what?
Nothing.
And no, they use dildos as
Oh.
our tone.
No, I wasn't a lesbian.
Dang. No, but
All right,
anyway, so all right. So I would be interested in that, and like especially where they hook it all up to everywhere and you can feel everything and you can go on all these adventures and it seems real. That would be fucking cool.
And you don't like the.
But I don't like the idea of
implant.
implanting anything or anything like that.
Yeah,
no.
but that way, if it's an implant, you don't have to charge it.
I don't give a fuck.
I
I
don't
will
have to-
charge it. I charge my
I'm
phone.
with Allie on that one.
She
I want to
can't drop
test drive the
implant?
car.
What?
I want to test drive the car before I buy the car.
Try it before you buy it. So if
Yeah.
you tried it on there and liked it, you would let them put it in your
okay.
brain.
Hey, if it's good and that much more integrated, kind of okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to get it the first week it comes out.
Yeah, let the bugs work. Could you imagine the recall
Hopefully,
on that?
yeah. Oh boy, Samsung made it. People's brains
People's
are
heads
exploding. It's not going to be good. What? You thought a burning pocket was bad? Where do you get an exploding brain?
God damn. I don't know. Maybe that's good for some people. Get
God.
them out of here.
Yeah. Knowing fucking Mac, you'd have to get 15. 'Cause each one will do something different. Like, oh no, that's just a standard operating system. Each one comes separately. You got to have 15 cables and 4 adapters.
There you go.
What a mess. All right. Hey, this guy coins. Let's do this. We tagged to the guy. It's pretty cool. I think this is a neat story. I sent it to Ali, a screenshot where he kind of explains what happened, because this was another thing that came across my feed on Facebook, and I'm like, all right, this guy Coins does a mashup of Daft Punk and Beastie Boys, which I both like. And you're talking really far generations away. I mean, that's a couple of, 20 years probably?
Oh, yeah.
And when I say 20, I'm not talking about that. I know they've been around. Some people, fans will be like, they've been around forever. Well, great. That's cool. But they hit mainstream a couple of years ago. Maybe, 2 or 3?
2.
Maybe,
2. Let's call it 2 years ago.
Yeah, they come out slamming it.
Right.
I really was intrigued with them because it reminded me a little bit of Zombies, to where they're taking actual instruments and shit, but then integrating into electronic music.
right.
You could tell they just weren't buying a sampler package and playing it. These guys are orchestrating music and incorporating
key.
electronic, sounds and things to it, looping and shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Am I right?
Yeah, no, definitely.
That's
Spot
exactly
on.
why I said, yeah, you're right.
So when they mix that with Beastie Boys, because one of the things I always think that electronic music lacks, and it's because it does, is the vocals. They don't have a lot of strong vocals.
Yeah.
Like, I love electronic music, but when you take like Diane with...
That's what you want to hear. That's what you want to hear.
Come on, this was relevant. It wasn't a fart.
Just fucking, I'm adding to it.
I'm adding to it. That's what I do. I'm contributing to the show. Brown Alley.
We're going to be doing a lot of tribbing.
Of course.
But man, it's two things that are liked, and you know it. It's like peanut butter and chocolate. They go good together.
It's like peanut butter jelly time.
So I'm like, man, electronic music with the Beastie Boys flowing over it. I think it came out good. The dude did a great job. I don't know what he did. What did they do? They get the multi-tracks and then...
Yeah, they get the acapella of it, and then they get the instrumental of Intergalactic. And it's kind of floating around, some of it, but I think they get the high quality. It's actually, they want you to get it. You know what I mean? Like, they collaborate
like when,
on this.
You remember when 9 Inch Nails Trent like released a bunch of songs
Mhm.
and was
And you
like,
could
hey,
redo
do remixes.
Yeah.
You could download the multi-tracks.
Dude, that was heavy shit, man.
Yeah. And one of the songs, Pass the Mic, I had that as a single cassette back in the day, and it came with like 4 or 5 remixes. And the Praying Mantis remix is so fucking badass. I like this one, but it kind of goes left where Praying Mantis goes right, and both of them are incredible. It's one of my favorite Beastie Boys songs like ever. So to see him pick that one out of their large collection of music, I was like, all right, this dude's got good taste because he agrees with me. But the songs were cool, man. I've been jamming to it on SoundCloud. I got SoundCloud on the phone. It's a pretty cool service. I actually been listening to it more and more
Really?
to find like different new artists, and like a lot of people have shit on there. Even some bigger names got some stuff on there, but a lot of like remixes and shit like that. The app seems to work really well. So I kind of been listening to him on there. His original music, he does some different shit. You know, electronic music, they'll
It
do
can
kind of
vary.
basically that same thing, the build and the payoff and everything, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
The
about?
form.
Yeah.
Sure.
And the dubstep after the big build. Well, this is kind of not, this is more, I guess, just, I don't know. They
Straightforward.
got so many names of it, too, the subgenres.
House, kind of like 4 on the floor.
I guess so. I don't know. I'm not good at that.
Apparently not. We're supposed to talk about it, and you just like going off on this thing. You want me to read this thing or not? Got this thing on my screen, blocking my Facebook.
What is it?
Yeah, read it.
All right.
This is a post by Coins on Facebook.
Posted November 17th at 5:02 p.m. Wow. So this has been insanely overwhelming. I can't put into words how great it is that people are finally checking these tracks out. People have been asking, so here's the story. Daft Science started on my laptop while stuck in the Chicago airport on my way to South by Southwest in 2014. Over the next 6 months, I finished off the collection and put it online for free. It was something I initially did for fun and for my pals, but some friends convinced me to send it off to some online music publications. I'd never heard anything, so we put it on Reddit, and within a week, it pretty much withered and died. Being a massive Daft Punk and Beastie Boys fan, it was something I did for fun, so I never felt like it was a waste of time, but it always kind of bummed me out the more people that more people never heard it. My bad, y'all. Anyway, someone seems to have reposted it on Reddit, and then Dancing Astronaut picked it up, and it went bananas from there. If you like it, share it. If you really like it, you should download some of my other stuff. You may like it, you may not. It's cool either way. I've got a new side project released and coming up in the next weeks. I'll keep you posted here. http://coinsmakeyouDance.bandcamp.com.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
So Esquire like takes and runs with a story, and then a couple of other publications, like online publications, they do write-ups about him. A lot of them are very brief. Like there's not a lot of backstory. I kind of was looking like, who is this guy? He's from Canada, I think Toronto, and that's about all. That's about all you find. And he's got some other songs on SoundCloud that I listen to. They're cool, but man, this is one of those things that you just kind of stumble upon, and it fucking came out great.
His name is Peter Chapman, if y'all are wondering.
It kind of reminds me of like the new age of the Danger Mouse thing, like the Gray album and all that. Kind of, it was a little older, you know.
Right. What was that? Jay-Z and the Beatles White Album.
Uh huh.
That was cool.
Yeah, the Black Album and the White Album.
Yeah, this kind of the next generation coming up. I don't know.
I like it. It's from the little bit I heard about it. It's cool. You know what I mean? It's different and refreshing to hear in a way.
Yeah. What's he actually do? You think?
Just kind of puts them on together.
It says he's a DJ
actually
and a
done one of
producer.
these. I've actually done a remix of a Beastie Boys song.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you gonna look for it?
Yeah, if you want.
You have it?
What'd you think, Allie? Are you a big Beastie Boys fans, or is that
No,
kind of before your
absolutely
time?
not.
And what'd you think of listening to it?
I thought his work was really good.
You liked it?
He's talented. Yeah, I like the sounds and everything that he uses. I don't know that. I mean, I listened to his other stuff with you, and it had a bunch of really cool, like you said, maybe were a little typical synth sounds, but I thought those synth sounds were pretty on point.
Yeah.
It was fun to listen to, and there was no vocals, and it was fun to listen to without vocals. That's how I knew it was good.
Really, you liked it better with vocals or without?
Because
really,
there was one song in particular that caught me, and there was one point where it was doing all kind of little stuff, and then it went down, 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 like with some deeper sound like that, and that was like the vocals. It's just the same thing as listening to a metal band. You can't understand what the fuck they're saying. They may as well just be going down, 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 down.
Kick the dog, kick the dog, kick the dog.
No, but my point is, that was the fifth instrument, so to speak, as I consider. Sometimes vocalists, they become an instrument because they're more like a pattern instead of necessarily like making it all about the words.
Gotcha.
So this was like the same thing. I'm hearing a background song, and then I'm hearing a lead vocal, basically.
Right.
I'm hearing
and
a
that's
lead.
exactly what it is.
All right.
So
And I mean, yeah.
I'm
so-
just dumb. Fuck, I didn't catch. I like the vocals, like some
Yeah.
like flowing over techno.
it's
I
killing.
wish there was more of that.
I don't dislike that. I just think
Yeah.
he's a good composer. I don't know if that was a remix or if he composed
Well,
that. but
a
it was-
remix also is kind of taking the same thing and doing it instead of doing. I actually forgot what I put it under, but I did a remix of Intergalactic. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Oh, and it's
When I
time
was
to
younger.
change.
I was a
It's
real
time
live
to
boy.
rearrange.
Hot.
Brady Bunch matey.
Oh, that's great.
So, should call in and complain about that. All right. So,
Another
what, did you find it?
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
we
I
can
was
play
going to
some
say,
of it?
but I forgot what song I actually put under it. But it's the same thing.
Intergalactic.
That's where like what you want to hear under it becomes kind of your taste. He wanted to hear Daft Punk. I wanted to hear. Oh, all right. Diplo.
Diggy bounce, diggy bounce, diggy bounce. 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 Diggy, 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 diggy,
Yeah, man. They all right.
And I had
didn't
to
know you
Awesome.
had
When the
that.
fuck did you do
a
that?
long
shit.
time ago. Yeah, and
Did
I
we
had
use that
do,
to open up for a show or something for
Oh,
zombies?
yeah. This
That
was a
was
while ago,
awesome.
and I made it actually just because I was bored for the holidays for one of the Southport Hall shows.
That's
Southport
cool. Southport Hall. That'd be crazy if it was about 2 years ago,
Now-
right when this guy's working.
Right. Hey, oh yeah, it is.
How
And-
cool is that though? He releases those songs and he's like, "Oh man, you know,
Yeah.
all my friends would tell me how great it was, and you know, went the way of the Absence Project, and nobody cared." Got a couple of band reviews on Reddit, but then 2 years later, you blow up in Esquire.
Oh,
You're on
I know.
Esquire online, and fucking
Really?
people would download it. Yeah, when I looked, I think one of
Wow.
the songs maybe had like 1,000 listens.
Fucking
It's like,
Reddit, huh?
man, I know it's not going to remain like that for long, it's because it's good.
Right.
Like shit like that spreads. That's something nice about Facebook when you're not making your fucking stupid political opinions. I know I was doing so good not yelling at people. I was happy for a minute, man. And then the glimmering of these dumb fucks popped in my head.
Glimmering in these
Plug me
nuts.
back in. Plug me
Yeah.
back in.
Whoever shared that though, thank you. It may have been Raybot and them, dude. Those are some
Really?
cool
Oh, that's
motherfuckers.
awesome,
They
man.
always sharing good shit.
Nice.
Him and Hope and that whole crew, Billsbury. So anyway, that was fucking awesome. I was so glad to find that. Check them out. Coins.
Fucking
It's a
right,
little
man.
hard to find, but I think you can. Daft Science. That's the one that's kind of locked down. If you go to search,
That's pretty tight name. I
type
like
in
that.
coins, and it's like they want to fucking send you this link to go buy gold bullions
It's
or something.
coins make you dance.
Make you dance.
bandcamp.com.
Them coins to make
Coins
you
that
dance.
make you dance.
Kick the dog, kick the dog, kick the kick
Kick
the
it
dog.
dog.
Ever
Yeah,
since we wanted to play that goddamn song, the dog don't
Yeah.
bark.
Oh yeah, he does.
Want him to?
Blackie barks a lot. No, it's been good. All right, what y'all want to do next? Allie, you want to do your review?
Yeah, we need to talk about that. So, woo! Out without it review! Woo! Yeah! So,
It sucks that I can't see you.
oh, you want to see me, huh?
A little bit. Can you do that?
Pull the arm out longer, Allie. Look, it's stretching. This is a good.
Don't break your cord.
Stand,
Pull the
man.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Dude, it's literally no. I still got some slack, bro.
That's right. Slack adjusted.
I like this. I can stare Zartome right in the eyes while I tell him things.
Yeah, if you got to read, don't
Oh,
worry
it's
about
awkward.
it.
I don't know if I can. I think I'm like hiding behind my computer.
You talk to me
I'm like
this
a
all the
keyboard
time.
warrior. I can't do it.
All right.
Social interaction.
Hey, girl.
All right, so we went to Twist last night, and by the way, I just want to say that there were a lot of good shows going on last night, and we wished we could have cut ourselves up with a hacksaw and spread up body parts to every one of these places so we could be there all at once, but unfortunately.
Yeah, you fucked us. They promoted.
We forgot about Know Your Enemy, honestly.
They did promote it, but it was like the week of.
We knew they were playing, but we didn't realize it was the same night as the CAIN show, and we had already promoted that. Not that we didn't want to go to the CAIN show. We feel bad that we missed Davey and Keeb. And
the cool thing is there'll be a LazyEye live.
They're gonna
LazyEye
Lazy
live.
Live. I felt a lot
December
less
4th.
bad since we're gonna get to see him in 2 weeks.
Yeah, me too.
But anyway, I really wanted to go see CAIN. Southern Brutality's last show.
Yeah.
Oh, the brutality.
Southern Brutality. I liked saying that. That sucks. So that
can
was a
still say
double.
it.
That was a double duty for Levi. Duty. And that was fucking awesome. I had fun. We got there. There were a lot of people there. A lot of old school metal people.
Am I nuts?
What happened? What happened?
Levi like limps around in his cane, right? Am I right? No, fuckers.
Come on,
What?
man. What are you? Come
What?
on, you gonna make fun of him now?
No,
He
I'm
limps.
saying I've seen him.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
looks
yeah,
in bad
definitely.
shape. He's not moving around
Right,
good, like
all
at
right.
Southport and shit like that, right?
Doing better.
I don't know if that's to claim insurance money or whatever.
Oh.
But he played 2 sets and then leaped off the stage and like pranced across the place like a
I didn't see
ballerina.
that.
I'm
All
like,
right.
what the fuck?
This was
He's
before y'all
healed.
got there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like it's the
I think he's
drums.
doing
it's the
better.
physical. I think it was good to see. Like
He's
when I
doing
seen him
good,
do
dude.
that, I was like, holy shit, leaping Levi's. Like
Leaping Levi. 6
And
Levi's
I was
leaping.
not saying y'all automatically like, oh, he's about to say something mean, but I actually
No,
do.
I
I
was
was
just
happy.
fucking
I was
with you.
like, I smiled. I'm like, look at this motherfucker. I ain't seen him do that in years. I didn't know if he was capable. of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Levi's CAIN. CAIN Resurrection's actually in the chat room right now. They said Levi's CAIN.
Yeah, Levi did a great job though, man. He went on. What hurts is that the lead singer. So Wayne gets up there.
No, we gotta talk about the first band.
All right. Southern
So-
Brutality's over. No more rebel. They've taken down the flag.
They had one rebel flag and one American
the
flag.
racist people have won. And Southern Brutality is no more.
But it was fun to watch them though, dude.
Yeah.
Got to see Tony's
Charlie.
brother,
Yeah, I
Mr.
like that.
Charlie,
I like that guy.
and
I
we
didn't
got
get
to
to
see
talk to him much.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, right.
Dude, he's a badass. I hope he plays Santa Claus. Robert Gamble is a badass looking, like
Is he
perfect
related
Santa
to
Claus.
Dave?
Is he related to Davey?
David Gamble.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. And then, of course, you got John Target. He said he was sick.
That big giant guy in the motherfucker?
Yeah, he said he was sick, and you can hear it in his voice.
Yo.
I felt bad for him, but man, they still did really. Honestly, I couldn't tell he was sick until after he started saying I'm sick. I thought they did good.
That's
So.
kind of where I thought he sounded.
It's fun though. I like when they do that. Oh, we, oh.
Well,
It kind of gives you something to do.
I've been playing Shadow of Mordor, so like it was fitting. I'm like, I'm in a fucking orc celebration.
Yeah.
It really felt like I was there. They had a couple of elves, a couple of knights, mostly orcs though, everywhere. I was like, fuck, I should be heading some motherfuckers. I was trying to remember the combo. I don't know what it is. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it was cool to see everybody coming out and support them for their last show, and it was fun.
Yeah,
they had
support
good-
these nuts.
Yeah.
Just sound
I
fun.
don't know. I mean, you kind of got me.
I got you.
So, of course, then we got to see CAIN Resurrection, which also has Levi on drums.
Who? What?
And, dude, those guys always put on a quality
What?
performance.
I can't hear you.
Mayday. What does that sound?
How many hertz?
746
It does hurt.
and 180.
It does hurt. It's starting to hurt my ears.
Whitey, Blackie Boxlot probably perked up out there. You can hear that one.
I kept it low because
No,
there
that's
was some
pretty
much
low,
higher.
dude. You need.
There was some pretty higher shit that
Really?
was fucking going on. Oh yeah, definitely.
You have a clip from the show?
I do actually.
Sounds good.
All right, let's go outside.
Y'all are fucking.
How many people ever made a clip where they put fucking feedback in it?
No, but all right.
You're
so-
breaking new ground, man. Fucking pioneer.
Just a little news on the band. I kind of realized that they do have a second guitar player, and he wasn't up there, so I was like, well, shit, maybe he couldn't make the show or whatever. But they have confirmed that Rob is not in the band anymore. It's completely amicable, but they did it as a 4-piece, and they did a really good job.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I knew because I know who's all in the band and I pay attention.
I'm saying the music still
But
sounded
the music
full.
still sounded good. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It didn't sound bad at all. They looked cool,
They
rocking
what?
out.
They didn't look cool.
Why you don't
yeah,
think?
no. They have multiple reasons. You really want me to do that?
No, I don't think that's nice, Mark. It's
Why?
an opinion whether somebody looks cool or
Okay,
not.
in my opinion, no, they did not look cool. Prado's got the fucking hootard hat.
Oh,
with his,
come
like
on,
he's about to
dude.
go jogging or something. He's got his little jogging outfit on.
Dude, everybody wears different shit.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. The lead singer, I don't know what that was. I get shirts like that for Christmas, and I never wear them and then throw them away, and then Allie tells me I should have donated them. I'm like, no one deserves a shirt like that.
Well, this has gone south relatively
Damn.
quickly. You already just violated fucking Richard's code of musician conduct. You can't say
And then-
stuff like that.
All right, I don't know nothing about singing, but how do you, and the dude sings, Wayne, he's a very
He
good
sings
singer.
very well.
How much better a singer could he be if he didn't sing the entire set crunched over like that? Isn't that bad for you?
Definitely. On your diaphragm, you can't get enough air in
Is that about as bad for you as wearing the bass real low? I've always seen better
Proper
technique.
technique,
and,
yeah.
and
He
you
doesn't
could
do it
play.
the entire time. I think that
What?
when he doesn't do it the
He
entire
ain't
time.
stood up straight.
I can understand too when you kind of get into it and you maybe bend over, fall
Yeah, when you
over
get into
certain
it,
things.
you do get down. I
But
do.
He
and I
was kind
still-
of like
The entire
was he
time.
hurting?
I don't
Like, is
know.
he-
No, come on.
I'll tell you what.
Honestly, I didn't know on that.
He pulled the Daniel Murray because he tried to
Oh,
do
yeah.
a leap up on
That's
the
why-
drum riser. Maybe that's why he was
dude.
bending over. His
Yeah,
shit
maybe
was
he got
fucking
hurt when he
destroyed.
fucking jumped up on the drum riser. Yeah, maybe he was wincing in pain. You don't know. You don't know his story.
The funny thing, he couldn't let it go neither. He had to keep making jokes about it. Like, poor guy. Yeah, he was bending over after that. Oh, bend it over, bend it over, bend it over, bend it over. Kick the dog, kick the dog, kick the dog, kick the dog. I don't know.
I give
They
up.
sounded really good though. I liked them. I like
Dude,
that
Levi's
sound.
a badass drummer.
He is.
really is.
He's like one of those, just when you say a rock drummer, that is Levi all the way.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, I didn't know that they were missing the other guitar player. They sounded full.
they
It
did.
sounded really heavy and really in your face. It didn't sound empty in any spots.
Yeah.
Oh,
Besides looking dumb, and I'm not going to include Levi. Looks good. Levi's black. Black people just look cool. They could wear cool. Turn it down.
Hey, that was not their fault. Give them a break.
All right.
Oh, definitely.
And another thing is with Wayne, I couldn't tell, but sometimes you can't hear yourself, especially when shit like that's going on. He might have, because like I get close to the monitor a lot of times, and sometimes you got to bend down to do it because you can't hear yourself. So he might have been having trouble with that.
I don't know. It was feeding back a lot.
There was some trouble. I don't know what happened.
And when we said there's a problem with feedback in there, and that's why we don't want fucking Adam to do sound.
right.
And then I was told that we're fucking stupid.
Yeah,
That they
we're
never
told-
have problem.
Right, and we got in
Kinda
trouble.
like this
We
show.
got in
Never
trouble
have
for saying
problems
there was
with
feedback,
feedback
but
on
I mean,
non-real radio.
it's keeping happening, obviously, and I hate to say it,
Dude,
but
Wayne was like going in between songs and waiting for the feedback to end so he could say something. Like, give me a fucking break. Don't act like we're fucking nuts or not fucking saying the truth or trying to badmouth people when I keep fucking hearing it, you dumb fucks. Like, give me a fucking break. Like, goddamn, dude, we got ridiculed for fucking saying that. Matey.
It
That
hurt a
fucking
couple
keeps
times
happening.
last
Oh, it's
night.
not
There were a
healthy.
couple
You're
times.
damaging people.
Right.
It's to the
Yeah.
point where you're doing fucking damage to people. You're
Yeah,
like shoving
definitely.
fucking sticks in their ear.
Oh.
And the implant ain't gonna fix it. But anyway, they did struggle with that, which I know that would be a fucking pain in the
Hey,
ass.
you know what it is?
Oh, god damn
Because,
it.
man,
You're trying to perform and you're
the
doing these
monitors
songs.
are such a necessary evil because it's so dependent on your being able to hear the other players and
Yeah.
stuff.
Right.
So I know how important it is. It can make or break a show. Monitors are almost sometimes more important than front of house.
Yeah, I would rather the show
I
go
agree.
on 30 minutes later because you took the time
Right,
to get
to
the
get
fucking monitors right. But anyway.
No, I'm with
That
you, man.
just justified our fucking complaint from
Yep.
weeks before. And that's one of them things where, probably shouldn't have said anything. Gonna burn bridges.
Right.
And people get mad at you. It's like,
fuck it.
we're just trying to stop that from happening because
Hey,
no band should have to deal with
No
it.
ban for that, and if I'm a paying customer, that's very
Right,
unprofessional
if you're
to
doing
go
it
into
for
a
free,
fucking
hey,
club,
right.
or if you're having a bad night or something's wrong or just this band, blah blah blah. But when it's every time,
On the
it's-
average night, everybody there is fucking making money
Right.
except the goddamn bands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Everybody
like you're
gets
paying
paid at
for
the
this
end of the
shit.
night. Right.
So you should provide the best fucking thing to the bands as you can.
I would even call not having feedback adequate because that's almost an understood kind of, you know what I mean? Like if you have it once in a blue moon, somebody bends down, somebody turns a mic, you know what I mean? And a
Right,
little
which
squeal
will
happens.
happen, right.
Shit
Was it the
happens.
fact that he was bending over by the monitor the whole time?
That didn't help, but no, there were other there were other problems that I know for a fact that were
Well, they had some issues in between before they even started. There was a really loud one that came.
was good.
Oh, yeah.
And that
Oh.
fucking
That
pierced
was a
some
good one.
ears there.
Yeah.
But
maybe
look,
maybe that's
really
why we
pisses
didn't
me off.
notice the missing
Look.
guitar.
Look.
That was
Adam
an
is a
open
really
note.
Adam's a nice guy, but I'm sorry if this stuff's happening and he can't tell as a sound man that
No,
something's
it's
wrong.
not happening. I
No,
don't know
but what
what
I'm
y'all
saying
talking
is,
about.
if he can't tell that something's wrong, then he needs at least to have Nebulous there with him. I'm sorry. I hate
I'm
to
gonna
say
break it down like this. There's people who are too stupid to know anything's even wrong and they just eat fucking garbage. Then there's people who know something's wrong but they can't fucking fix it. And then there's weirdos like Mayday who knows what's wrong and can fix it. Those people
Yeah, but
are
he's not
very
allowed
rare.
to touch the soundboard.
Yeah.
Do you realize that if we were still in good
It was-
graces with them and they didn't fuck us over, Mayday maybe could have went over there and
No.
helped him?
Hey,
No,
and
I'm
can
saying.
recreate exactly what the fuck is going on.
I'm just saying, Mayday could have went over there and helped him, but they don't fucking want our help. They don't want our critiques.
We're the
They don't want to
assholes.
hear it. But we go to a show there and we're getting
I've
our ears
seen
fucking
Mayday
blown
run
out.
over to the board and help fix it numerous
Yeah,
amounts of
that's what
times.
we used to do. I felt
I don't
bad
know.
because Mayday had to help so much.
Yeah, it's a shame. Mayday's a fucking asshole, and
So it is what it is. I mean, it was
Cheese is
annoying.
unlikable.
Hey, and I'll
I'm
say-
unrelatable, and Mayday, he's a fucking asshole.
Hey, I'll say this: it really, as a musician, first and foremost, it really kind of like doesn't make the night go well for me when I have to listen to that because it's
Yeah.
so unbecoming for so many things.
It kind of ruins it
Yeah.
for you. It
You
kind of
know?
like shocks your ear a little bit to where it's like, ugh.
That's why when we went to I almost call him Liquid
Right.
Peace
Well.
again. Magic Saturn. When we went to that show,
It's me. I'm the mothership.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
December 4th, Southport Hall, Southport
Hall.
Hall,
Lazy
Eye
Eye
Live.
Live. You're gonna have to learn how to do
To
it.
see
like
what
that.
was it, Jimmy? To
Jimmy
see-
Hudson, yeah.
Yeah, to see him do sound and lights
And the lights. The
and
light
perform the
it
set.
transforms everything.
That lets us know that it's not the fucking equipment.
Right.
You know,
'Cause
it's
it's the
there.
same equipment,
it can be
right.
done. And man, if you got that production every night, you're taking good bands and elevating them to the next level. You throw a shitload of fog and get those lights doing what Jimmy had them doing.
Oh, dude.
And you know what? Maybe I wouldn't even have noticed what those guys were wearing.
Okay, can I say something though?
Definitely.
Maybe they can't afford. Maybe Twist can't afford a better sound guy, and that's why that's their
Can't
house sound
afford
guy.
it.
Like maybe they don't get paid a lot to do that.
No,
and
they double
That's why
dipping.
they don't really. Huh?
They're double dipping. They own the equipment, so they get paid for the rental of the equipment. Plus, they run the equipment, so then they're getting paid for the sound
Right,
guy.
but what I'm saying, you get what you pay for type thing. I'm not saying their system is bad. The system is very good, as we know. But what I'm saying is, if they wanted somebody like Jimmy, he's probably more expensive.
And look, this is the bottom line to me, and this is the only thing I'm taking up for Adam when it comes to this. Doing that week in, week out, Friday and Saturday night, every weekend, you're gonna get tired of it. Like, if you're not enjoying it. Like, he doesn't look like he's enjoying it. Now, if you're the weekend guy who comes in or follows a band around that you really enjoy, you come in with a totally different energy than the house guy who's just, this is another 4 bands and another night at work.
A house guy, but in the same respect, that's your business, and you're wearing your shirt with your logo on it. That's your entertainment company, what do they call it, audiovisual company. So like, this is you working. So this is you at your job. So you have to do a good job. It doesn't matter what mood you're in. When you go to work, you still have to bust your ass and do a good job
I
because
guess
you're representing your
It's kind of like
company.
you own a race car, real great. If you can't drive it, you got to go get a driver who don't own the race car, but he can drive the fucking shit
And like I
out of
said, it looks like he's trying. I just think that maybe he needs more guidance towards helping with the feedback thing. Like somebody to kind of say, look, this is what's wrong. Because sometimes when Nebulous is there, it seems like it's better.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
It was unfortunate.
I mean, there's
that
still
that
feedback.
happened.
I'm just saying sometimes it's better.
Well, we ended up leaving there after that.
We had to go. Yeah. So we enjoyed the show though. Overall, we had fun. It was good to see everybody. It's always good to see CAIN Resurrection and farewell to
Dude,
Southern
I got
Brutality.
me and Eric. I call him Eric Draven because I like that name better. But me and him,
all right.
we're Facebook
Solar
friends
baby.
now. Solar baby. Haha. Fuck you,
Nice.
Jared. Made it happen. Dude,
Yep.
it was great. I was so
Friends.
nervous to talk to him. He was rocking out though, and next thing you know, he was right there next to me. I'm like, oh fuck, this is it. I got to talk to him. It was weird. It's like hitting
Dude.
on a chick.
He's a pretty delightful person.
He is. He's
yeah,
fun.
He's got a good
nice
smile.
guy.
He's happy. You
he
can tell
fucking
he's
loves the music.
positive.
That's why
Yeah.
it's
How
great.
did that one do, by the way?
It
was
went well.
fun.
We're Facebook friends now. I told him, I'm like, man, you really kind of hurt my feelings. You denied my Facebook friend request. And he was like, oh, he kind of looked at me. I'm like, man, I sent it to you like weeks ago and you just blew it off. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was you. And I'm like, oh, shit. I'll send it again. I sent it to him again. And we're
Nice.
friends now.
Well, yeah.
I'm excited.
So it was fun. It was good to see Candy and Iris and Sean and hang out. And
Yeah, some dude took a card of this, right?
Oh,
and he
yeah.
put the band on me all fucked up. And boy, Candy was not happy about that.
She slid it off your hand and was like, it's not supposed to slide off. And he was like, oh.
Yeah.
You know why, though? Because
He
back
yelled
in the
at him.
day, man, we used to go in there,
trade.
18, get that X, go scrub that X off, somebody slide their bracelet off, boom, put that bitch on. Drink,
Bam.
boom.
But-
So they got to be careful with that. I don't blame them.
But that was kind of fun.
But yeah, so we enjoyed
good
it.
night.
And Intrepid Bastards played that night. We had to leave. Like I said, we wanted to be everywhere, but we needed to go see Monkeybird Express.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've seen him. And
Fucking
man, Billy's
Ted and
always
Billy, they support us. They come to our stuff, and it's like, dude, we need to fucking go see these guys.
see these nuts.
See these nuts, bitch. Man, I loved it. It was a totally different atmosphere. You go from being in the metal place, and there were some of the older metal crew there. And then you go, and it's like people that are like 20 years older than that. So
like
this
an
was
old folks
like
home.
it was like a get together in old folks home. It was the cutest thing ever, though. These old people were having fun. They were all dancing. They were rocking out, and it was so much fun. I loved it.
And the music was probably 20 years older also.
Well, yeah,
And
they
you
were
could
playing
really
their
more.
music, and
Yeah?
those people knew that music,
40
and they were
years?
jamming.
And you could really get a different feel of what the message music was trying to convey and the feeling of, I guess, the times.
Yeah.
Like, man, you go and you listen to modern music and it's like, it's heavy, distorted guitars and whiny ass fucking men. And you go back and listen to the older shit and they were dealing with pretty much the same subject matter. The delivery was just so different.
It was
right?
a lot
Like,
more poetic.
I really respect like older music like that, like
definitely.
late 60s, early 70s. They're saying some deep shit and it's meaningful and you listen and there's still elements of love in there, but the men don't seem whiny. Like I've never listened to
They were
Led
men.
Zeppelin, The Doors.
Right.
I've never listened to any of them and felt like they were whiny bitches. Like even when they were singing a sad song about like something not pleasant.
Because it was more poetic. They were not just like straight up bitching, like crying. They were like
Yeah.
kind of telling a story, and even if it was a sad story, they were eloquent about it.
And I still think back then too, not anybody could write a song and not anybody could play the song.
Right.
You know, nowadays,
Well,
once
dude,
again,
and Monkeybird is not playing like slacker rock.
Oh, no,
like
they're playing
pulling some
technical
deep
shit, and-
shit out. They were
Dude.
playing ELO, the Beatles.
when they played the Spectrum song,
You like that?
That-
that
dude,
one
that's a-
carried away with you. That shitty song.
it's and as a musician and a drummer and like a technical jazz fusion kind of influence, that's one of the pinnacle songs.
And he brought up some heavy cat, dude. He
Yeah.
plays. George
He's-
was
yeah, he's
very
in the
excited
Louisiana
about him.
Philharmonic.
Yeah,
Yeah. The
George
guy played
ran
bass.
up front. Like
Yeah.
Teddy and Billy, old
He
news.
was good,
This
though,
guy
'cause
got
I know
up
that
there.
song like you wouldn't believe.
George looked like Levi prancing up there. Do you know who the guy is?
It actually is the guy from the Philharmonic.
We don't know his name though.
Nah, I couldn't
he's not
remember
that
it.
important. I've seen
Nice.
I've seen Philharmonic Orchestra there.
Yeah, but we went and watched
There's
a
lot
really
of 'em.
boring symphony, though. We watched
Yeah.
something really
That guy
boring.
has to love it though.
Oh,
because he
yeah.
gets on stage and
Yeah,
plays shit that he
definitely.
probably jams out to. In
And
his
that
phone.
was probably shit he grew up to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's unfortunate. I didn't think it was good.
Well, it was kind of refreshing to hear. That's like, wow, they're actually trying to go for that. Like, wow, all right, go. You know, like, and they did a good job.
Teddy starts singing some of that ELO, and I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah.
How do I forget?
Right.
I keep fucking forget. I don't know why, but Ted is one of them dudes.
As
I
seen on
forget.
TV.
I guess maybe because he doesn't do it a lot. You don't go
Oh.
and see a whole set of Ted.
He's reserved.
Right.
You know, and
But-
I kind of like that. That's
and then
kinda-
him and Billy doing harmonies
Ah,
and singing
yeah.
together and shit. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
God damn it, it's really good. Every time we go see them, I'm so thankful that I went.
Dude, I had a blast. I
I
love
just-
that shit.
I can't wait till that old man fucking finally goes into the home.
Oh,
I don't know why. I
oh,
wanna-
he's cute, man. I like him, dude.
He's so old, I feel comfortable fucking with him. Like,
Man,
I kind of
leave
want to
that
fight him.
motherfucker alone, dude. No.
I don't remember what because I was fucking waxed. I mean, it was a door show.
yeah.
But I remember yelling something at him on stage, like fucking with him. I don't think he likes me, and probably for a good reason.
Are you talking about Creature? I was talking about the
No,
trumpet guy.
the trumpet guy.
Oh, all
yeah.
right. He did the Doors one?
Yeah,
Oh.
he came up on stage. I think he bumped into my shit or something. I I felt very disrespected. I'm like, all right, you're gonna get up there and play your little horns, like, dude, I'm over here on a laptop, like, just fuck off, old man. Yeah. Time to go, man. Make room. The stage is getting too crowded. Got to have the video guy up here.
Sorry, bitch.
Oh, man. And now watching Creature Play is totally different now. We got to hang out.
Oh,
I know the dynamics of them a little better.
Wow, huh?
That's a heavy crew, though.
Dude.
Fucking Billy's good, too. He's dead, unfortunately. But
Billy's
he's good.
dead.
Thank you,
She
Jack.
got upgraded to the
Yeah,
new
that was
model,
me.
it sounds like.
Boy, made it press 3
They
buttons.
made hurricanes fun.
You think so?
When
had
you
a
go
good
to
time.
hurricanes, there has to be a certain. You have to be able to make it fun. So
Yeah.
I've been there when other bands are there, it's super fucking awkward.
They had the dude
They provide a
dancing
very
around with
cool
a cane and
environment.
poking women's in the butts
Yeah,
with
they
the
were
cane.
poking each other with this cane.
Yeah, these old people were wild. They had a couple of them, I think, were embalmed already.
They were wilding out, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Randall was doing sound.
Oh,
Rockin'
yeah, I
Randall.
got to see Rockin' Randall
And it
pedal.
sounded good. He didn't have any problem.
It sounded fantastic.
I didn't hear one bit
It
of that.
sounded
I'm tired of hearing it. I'm
fantastic.
not playing it anymore. Rewind it if you
You're
want to hear
deleting those
some more.
clips? Deleting. But man, good night.
Yeah, it was fucking great. I had a blast last night, and we drank gin and tonic.
I feel like I should say something bad about him.
About
I think of what I
Monkeybird?
didn't like.
Oh, you thought all their outfits looked cool?
Yeah, but they're a cover band, so who cares?
Oh, okay. That's where you draw the
You
line.
know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, Teddy's fucking Rolling Stone shirt was horrible. I didn't like to look at that.
Aw.
I didn't look at it. He's got that weird little patch.
The soul patch.
Yeah, the soul patch.
It's cool. It fades from like one color to the white.
Yeah,
it's
what
so
the
cool
fuck?
looking.
Is he dyeing
It's
it?
awesome. No, dude, he's just fucking lucky.
Oh, dude, I'm
His
going to get
shit
some
grows
dumb
cool.
gray hair. I know it. Don't laugh. You're scratching yours. Yours is already red. Can't get much worse than that. I know it's not going to come in even. I'm watching people, and certain people get where they going gray, and it looks cool in their fucking beard.
Just
and
get
shit.
that little thing where you brush it on every day.
Dude, Ted would have a white-ass beard, huh? Poor bastard.
And he looks so fucking young. Just some people's beard turns
'Cause he's
white early.
hairless. He looks like
can't
fucking
be more
powder.
than 35. That dude looks really young.
Shave that dude's eyebrows off? I swear he's powder.
That fucking thing is so cool. The way the color
is.
fades, like it makes a perfect like.
Yeah, I'm sitting there talking to him and staring at this fucking thing on his face.
Yeah, it's cool.
Very uncomfortable.
It's very cool.
I can't
I
listen
found
to
my
what he's
weirdos.
saying. He's talking about his books, and I'm just staring at it going, man, is that real? Does he dye at that color?
Oh man, jeez, you're fucking.
He's going to be at the artist entrance coming up a couple of weeks.
That's
Check
true.
that out.
The artist entrance is actually next Tuesday, not the Tuesday coming.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday.
With DCD's Nuts Koopa.
Yep, Don Cooper, Billy, Ted, and
Yeah, Billy's there too.
Yeah,
Billy's there.
Billy's
It's like
playing
fucking
music,
Monkeybird
and
Unplugged.
Ted's gonna talk about his book, right? He's gonna do a short story, I
Yeah.
think, and then you're gonna have Don Cooper's photography.
It's going to be pretty neat.
That's awesome.
Fortunately,
I'm
we can't make
stoked.
it, so oh well.
I don't give a shit. I'm going.
How are you going to go? By the time we
November
get there, it's
29th?
almost over.
What are we talking about?
It's like on a Wednesday or something, and it starts early.
Bullshit starts
bullshit.
early, dude.
Tell me, I know.
You
I
talking
can fucking
stupid.
read.
To me, it probably starts at like 8.
Nope.
You lie.
Wrong.
You
You're
lie.
wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
I think you're wrong.
You're wrong.
I think you're wrong.
All right, moving on.
The elder.
Anyway.
It's 6 p.m. Okay, so we just go straight there from work.
Yeah, what, Bagnetto's going to be making fucking tacos in the back for us?
No, we're gonna get a smoothie.
Get a smoothie. I'm not going to sit in Southport sipping on a fucking smoothie while I'm listening
No,
to Ted
you gotta
Torres read
drink
a
it
book. I don't
first.
like it already. I'm done.
Oh, come
I'm
on,
leaving.
man.
I don't like
We're
it.
going.
I got bad acoustics in the front
We're
room.
fucking going.
Billy shit's feeding back. It's going to be horrible. Bagnetto's just sitting there
6
with that
to 9
goofy
p.m. Dude, it
grin on
ends at 9. If we can get there at 7:30,
what I'm
that's
saying.
still good. Go
Get
for a
there
little
at
while. We're gonna
Go for a
go.
little while. You're going to walk in the middle of Ted reading. Like, hey, and the door's going to make a big loud noise and shit.
Oh, come on, man. It's not gonna make a
it's
loud
making me
noise.
nervous.
Come on. All right, fine, whatever. You know what? I give up. So,
Open the hatch.
what was the other thing? I thought there was one more thing that we were supposed. Fuck. Shut
What
up!
was that?
My phone again.
The Thanksgiving thing, but I don't know.
What is there to say about Thanksgiving? Did we
I don't-
talk about this on Pickle Scoop?
Yeah, a long time ago.
What is it? It's like it's fake or something like that, and that story never happened with the Pilgrims and Indians sitting together eating a cornucopia and all that.
Well, the interesting thing I found is a lot of these things, like you go, why do we eat turkey? And you do some research, and if you look enough, you can find about 5 or 6 different
right.
really legit reasons of why. Okay, why? But one of the ones I found interesting, and they give actually conflicting reports of this too, eating turkey was like in books. Like they were putting out books back then, and I guess the majority of people are reading kind of like TV shows, but they kind of introduce them in these fictional stories and go, oh, they're eating turkey, and the next thing you know, And they also said it was available.
Was
It's
it also a sign of
abundance.
like prestige, like turkey? Because like remember how they had like you eating a chicken, but you're eating a fucking turkey, like it's a big deal.
Yeah, and then the Scrooge, which I guess,
Right.
man, that was a huge movie back then.
thought that was a
He
goof,
gives
but-
the gift of a turkey to like the employee, like, here you go, feed your family on me, all 15 of them.
Right now, like big companies like FedEx, like they don't give you a Christmas bonus. They just say, "Here's a turkey." I swear to God.
Really? Yeah.
Yep. I know somebody that worked for them that told me that.
And Sarah Hale, she wrote Mary Had a Little Lamb, which
Okay.
it's kind of weird. I always thought those stories just existed. You don't think that somebody actually wrote something like as iconic as that. You know what I'm saying? She was called the mother, the godmother of Thanksgiving. which
Hello.
She wrote about them eating turkey in different books and shit. I don't know.
Well, okay. So we're eating
all
turkey because we've been
propaganda.
programmed to eat turkey. Is that what you're basically saying?
Well, no, that they used.
Like the Pilgrims and Indians probably didn't even have turkey. Like
yeah,
they were
no,
probably
they're
eating
saying-
all
well,
kind of other
they had wild turkeys. Wild turkey.
Yeah, shot, everybody.
But yeah, it was actually like a European, I think, Catholic thing, to where
Really?
they celebrated the heart. You got to think before everybody's penis got chopped off, the skin got chopped off, and they converted them to Catholicism and put a dude up on a cross and fucking made you stare at it to tell you to be afraid of the boogeyman. Used to actually have crops and shit, and whether you lived or died was like by these
Yeah,
crops that were growing, you know. And I guess that was where Thanksgiving originated, of going to give thanks. Like, holy shit, winter's coming.
Thank goodness
we
this
got a
shit came.
surplus. And you think, man, back in the day, you couldn't store shit like you did now. Like, holy shit, what were they eating? Just like some grain all winter long to survive while things were dying? or something?
bread like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh. A
yeah.
lot of
Preserves.
Yeah, man, now something can be in a refrigerator. It's like 3 days. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, back then it was like
these
3
motherfuckers
months.
eat it.
Yeah.
Fucking gross ass like salt meat and shit.
Ah, salty.
Dude, I got that salt fish one time from like a Vietnamese place or
Salty as
something.
fuck,
Holy
yeah.
shit!
Oh, it's salty,
They like
huh?
store the fish and keep it fresh by like coating it in salt.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
It was
It's
kind of
salty.
good though.
Yeah,
Didn't
it
they
was.
like not have it the last time we went there?
It was like salt and vinegar chips where you're like, this fucking feels
But it
like
was
it's doing
rice.
damage.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have to
yeah.
put extra your little lip balm on. But you can't stop eating them. That's how that fish was.
That's how it was.
I'm like eating the fish going, this is fucking horrible. I can't
Me too.
stop
Like,
eating it.
why
Like,
yeah, like that.
But anyway, I thought it was kind of cool of it, just an example of how we do things in this culture that were instituted through writings and fictional stories. Like we're watching Black Mirror and we're watching things today, and you don't think of the social impact of the things that we're watching and experience until like 10 years later, and you're like, oh, it's kind of the way it's always been. It's like, no, that was kind of
right.
introduced, you know.
Facebook.
Well, like it just the wedding ring and the story of why we use wedding bands and
Oh,
the diamond ring.
The diamond ring for that was a whole total fucking thing, huh?
Yeah, they just made a commercial saying this is how you do it. And this is how you say you love somebody, and this is what you buy somebody. And then after you run the commercial long enough, and fucking goddamn, that's what people do.
I love you. Bye, Jared.
I think Santa Claus was a corporate, like a Coca-Cola or something.
Really?
I forget. You know, yeah. We'll we'll go into that.
Oh,
but
boy.
Just kind of, I thought it was neat that when you're in media and you write stories and you're creating art, the social impacts that it has, you know, over the time. That somebody put that out there, just wrote that in a book or put it in a movie, and next thing you know, that's what everybody eats on Thanksgiving.
There it is.
Pretty crazy. Are you looking forward to Thanksgiving?
I am. I like it.
Yeah.
It's nice to get together with everybody.
And eat.
It is nice. They do a good spread. They
Do-do.
do a good spread.
Well, I like how it's not that the fucking presents, and it doesn't seem as stressful, especially
Right.
when my mom's going to handle most of that.
Yeah.
We're going to cook this year, though, because she
Y'all
might be having,
Yeah, his
she's got
mom's
that.
having hand surgery.
What?
Yeah, so we're going to be doing some
Carpal
cooking.
tunnel.
I can see that's going to go good.
Yeah, dude. So we got to try to cook.
And it's Thursday, and we're off all week together. So by Thursday, we're not even going to like each other. We're going to be in there kicking each other. Kick the dog, kick the dog, kick the
kick
kick
it out, kick it out, kick it out, kick
Ah,
it,
you
kick
didn't
it,
do
kick
it.
it out.
False alarm. Yeah, that's one thing I kind of like about it. And then we're gonna do a review next Sunday on the show.
Of what happened and how it went?
Yeah, and we're going to see a musical.
What? No, come on.
Yeah, we are. We are. I accidentally
so
bought.
happening.
So I accidentally.
So happening.
Well, tell a story. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I accidentally bought tickets to a show at the Sanger on fucking Thanksgiving Day.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I got something that said pre-sale. The Grinch is coming to the Sanger. And I'm like, woo! And I was like, that's something me and my mom will go to. My mom loves going to the Sanger and see Broadway musicals. So I'm like, oh, this is going to be cool. We both like the Grinch and shit, so I'm excited. So me and my mom, this will be our little thing. So I go in there and I'm looking. I'm like, I got to have the best fucking seats, you know? So I'm looking for seats and I'm trying in the best ones and the closest ones I could find. Fucking, it's, November 24th. Okay, no big deal. Ding, 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 ding. All right, so after I got it and the shit gets sent to me, I'm looking at my calendar, gonna write it on there.
And it says...
Motherfucking calendar says Thanksgiving Day. I'm like, oh! So then I'm like, oh! So I hurry up and go back. I'm like, let me just change it. Maybe it'll just let me... And it's like, no refunds, no exchanges, no changing of day. I even called it like, no. So I was like, fuck. So now, I'm not taking my mom to this shit on Thanksgiving Day. Like, Zartom and I are both off of work. It's a holiday. We should be spending that together, right? So I was like, I'm not even gonna tell. I was like, I'm not even gonna tell my mom.
Fuck you, dude. What are you
I was like, I'm not even gonna tell my mom. I'm gonna wait. So I'm gonna give Zartom his out. Hello. Hey, mom. I was gonna give Zartom his out. So I said, look, dude, I understand if you don't want to go and buy it. No means am I asking you to go to this, but I accidentally bought tickets to this thing on fucking Thanksgiving Day. What do you think about? I guess that's what I said.
What time
right?
is it for?
7:30 p.m.
Oh, it's at night. I thought it was like during the day.
No, it's a night show, but
I think it's kind of fun.
Yeah, that's more manageable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited about it personally, especially because he agreed to go and sounded okay about it.
I really like Dr. Seuss and the Grinch. I like it, except for the end. You know.
You blew it.
I like it when he's winning. Yeah, when he starts to lose, and
I think it's gonna look really cool. They put a lot into those productions.
Singers?
Yeah, and we're
that's a cool
we're
place.
in row J, so we're like A B C D E F G
CD's
H, I.
nuts.
So we're like 10. We're 10 rows back on the floor, orchestra center.
Right.
So we're gonna be like boom, and we're gonna get to see all the effects and everything kind of up close. I'm really fucking. I can't wait.
Unfortunately, there's going to be kids there, and they don't know how to conduct themselves in public.
I did realize there were going to be kids there, but it's kind of like, you know what? It might be more fun to have those little kids having fun around.
And I can tune them out. Allie can't, and I can't tune Allie out. So
I'm gonna try, dude, because dude, I think my period, my period is starting that day, so it's gonna be bloody Thanksgiving.
This is horrible.
So like I might fucking snap at one of these kids and just say, sit down at your seat.
See, that's gonna make
and I
me
hope I
miserable.
don't. I really don't want
All
to
right.
do that. I don't.
We're also going to go to, what is it called? Global Wildlife?
We are going to Global Wildlife.
Folsom?
We are. So that is another. We did our little staycation, right? We took our little vacation from work since we're fucking poor, right? We're staying home, and we're gonna do fun stuff around the area.
Hello, buddy. I missed you.
So I'm like, dude, I've been wanting to go to Global Wildlife, and Zartom was like, yeah, man.
I'm going to feed the elephant potato chips.
I'm gonna get my hand bit off by a giraffe.
Yeah, that's Allie's goal, to get bit by a giraffe.
No, hand bit off.
Hand bit off. That way, she's already got the hook. Yar.
So basically, I think one of the rules is you can't pet it. We're going to like a little safari, you know?
Wait, what?
You're not supposed to pet the animal.
No.
You're just supposed to feed it. I'm telling you, you're just supposed to hold the feed cup out
How
and
you not
let
gonna
them
pet
stick
the
their
fucking
face
thing
in there.
when
You're
it's
not
right
supposed
there?
to touch them. I'm almost 100% sure.
Does it say you can't shove your hand in its mouth? You're going to feed it your hand.
What I'm trying to explain to you is I'm going to pet one of these giraffes.
All right, that's good.
And
get kicked out.
it's likely going to bite my hand off. So all I'm saying is that's a win-win situation for me. I get my hand bitten off. I can go back to work and say, sorry, can't work, don't have a hand. And I can come back here. I can wear the hook.
And we'll do a benefit.
No, I don't want a benefit. I'll pay to get my little fucking hand nub made into a nub properly and all that. And then I'm going to put the hook on. And I won't have to work because I'll be on disability. And then I can still be in Zombies Eating Sheep because I'll still have my singing hand.
I don't want some hook bitch in my shit.
Fuck you, man. I'm performing with the hook next show.
Person
We're performing twice with me with the hook. First of all, Brawlers Party, we're all gonna be pirates. I'm gonna have the hook, and it might be authentic this time because my hand will be bitten off by then. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
So I'm stoked, man. I'm petting one.
I can't wait to go back to work.
No matter what happens.
It's gonna be an intense
Me
weekend.
too. I can't wait to tell my boss. Sorry, I don't have a hand. I'd
We'll
love
be
to
watching
help
The
you.
Grinch Who Stole Christmas with Allie's hand all banded up. Oh man!
I gotta change the cars. Get out of the way.
And then I'll be able to use the hook still because you can type. I can just hit one key at a time. I've seen people, adults and older people,
you're gonna
that
be
type with
typing
one
slow.
finger like that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. I
Also-
still got my good hand.
Take my strong hand, child.
Take my strong hand, me.
Next Sunday, you got Dry Socket on the list.
Yeah, well, dude, flaky ass Benton.
Oh, really?
He told me he was gonna get back to me and didn't, so I don't really
Oh,
know
cool.
if
No
they're
guest?
coming on or not. I
No
can
guest
ask
again?
him. I can ask him again. I just I felt like if he wanted to do it, that he would have told me,
I think
hey.
the Elder's right. This show's better without guests.
Wow.
I don't know,
One
maybe
thing, look, one of the problems with Dry Socket, I think, is that they live pretty far away.
Yeah.
So maybe I can see if he can call in or something.
Yeah, tell him to call in.
All right.
There's a couple of people on my short list. I'll have to send out some stuff.
Yeah, they live pretty far away. So I'll talk to Benton this week. Just remind me, or let me write it down. Write that down.
All right, Mende, anything you want to close out with?
Just good work on the had fun working on the commercial.
He
Looking
did a good
forward to
job.
all that.
Very funny.
Very nice, y'all.
Me
good
too.
job, Allie.
Dude, you
The
rock.
singing.
Oh, yeah. Well, this has been Not Real Radio 43,000. Tune in next week.
Lazy Live.
Also, don't forget to subscribe to one of the many ways you can. Whatever, just click something. Fuck it, I don't care.
NotRealRadio.com.
Have a
On
good
there,
week.
You'll see a link that says subscribe to a podcast.
Thank you, Pickle.
That's right. Happy Thanksgiving.
Howdy, pilgrims. Welcome to Mayday's Plymouth Rock Potato Emporium, where we take potatoes way too seriously. Pull up a chair and let our highly trained, underpaid team of Indians serve up a feast of baked potatoes, boiled potatoes, broiled potatoes, scallop potatoes, au gratin potatoes, spiced baked potatoes, toasted potatoes, roasted potatoes, french fried potatoes, hash brown potatoes, sweet potatoes, roasted toasted potatoes, gratin potatoes, potato pancakes, potato salad, potato skins. Love carbs? So do we. Buckle up and take a lap around the Eliminator. The world's deadliest mashed potato bar, clocking in at a staggering 75,000 square feet of creamy mashed goodness at 175 miles per hour. This bad boy has claimed 4,000 lives. Make that 4,001. Survive the Eliminator? Have a shot of potato vodka on us. Then chill out with some football and maybe even a nap. Come join us this Thanksgiving at Mayday's Plymouth Rock Potato Emporium, where we take potatoes way too seriously.
Y'all ready for this? The ice cream man, he's my guy. The ice cream man, he can fly. The ice cream man, he owns a plane. The ice cream man doesn't have a brain. The ice cream man's got a TV. The ice cream man, he knows me. The ice cream man got a lot of drugs. The ice cream man gave me lots of hugs. The ice cream man climbing my door. The ice cream man gonna come back for more. The ice cream man's got some ice. The ice cream man is really nice. The ice cream man's got some green. The ice cream man can be really mean. The ice cream man's just another man. The ice cream man's doing what he can. The ice cream man's got a flavored car. The ice cream man's gonna go real far. The ice cream man likes to see. The ice cream man likes to be. The ice cream man's got some things. The ice cream man's got a damn thing.
A moment of silence for your youth.
For your convenience, there's a restroom located rear of the coach.
I did everything I was told. Where's my opportunity to waste my life making money? But I understand. I know that you've got to have your shit. So get to it. What's wrong with you? I've discovered the secret of life. Yeah, after millennia of philosophers, it was me to figure it out. The meaning of life is to keep busy, and that's it. There's no reward, there's no gold at the end of the rainbow. Keep busy so you don't have time to think about what you're missing. That's the secret. It was pretty simple after all. How you keep busy? Well, that's your problem. Me, I've got that covered. Luck is for those who can afford it. Even so, that's fine. Reality is 90% perception. The meaning of life is to keep yourself busy. I'm doing okay.
Make stops at Stanton, Captain, and Jackson, Kentucky.
I swear, when the missiles come, I hope they don't leave a damn thing.